going to go ahead and jump back into the story where we left off last episode, which was episode 5, where Evelyn, Sarge, and Simon have delved into a cave system unknowingly, as they had followed a attacker down into the basement of a townhouse that was supposed to be owned, or at least the resident was supposed to be Miss Stone, which is somebody that they've been investigating to find out if they took one of the journal pages from one of their investigations. So, as they were walking down, Simon, Sarge, Sarge, you were at the forefront of the party, Simon and Evelyn shortly thereafter. So, go ahead and take it away. Go ahead.
Are you right there, Simon? Yeah, I kind of spaced out a little bit.
Yeah. Everything seems to be fine now. There was a small problem whereby I evaporated momentarily, but I seem to be back.
What?
That's good.
That's really good because I don't like it when you evaporate because we're in a fucking cave underground.
I'll try and do it less.
Yeah.
On the evaporation for the course of the day.
Well, I don't like anybody evaporating.
Alright, well, so a nix on evaporating is what I'm hearing, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
no worries.
This is a weird conversation to have in this cave. Let's just keep kind of moving forward.
Yeah, we pretty much just totally fucked the fourth wall into the ground right now.
So, why are we going down?
Because
Are we trying to find the person who threw a knife at my fucking head?
Yeah.
That's him. Oh, yeah. I don't understand why we're coming down here for that, though. This does not seem like a very safe place.
that's where tracks are. You see there in the ground? You see their little fucking dumb footprints running off that way? I'm sorry for my French, but
The ropey little shit ran down here, so we're gonna have to go and find them.
Oh. All right.
And
So,
then I kind of just start leading off forward.
so I'm ready.
Once again, I have to stress, can you stand in front of me with your gun?
I was going to say, who has their weapons drawn right now?
Oh, I do.
Yeah, we
I
all
don't
have.
have
I
my
think.
gun yet.
Okay.
It's
So,
still in my bag.
as you guys go further and further into this cave system, it becomes very, very aware to you. Like, you become very aware that this is a massive cave system. Like, huge. And what you start seeing is this the paths are starting to move in different directions. First, you guys were going kind of down one path. There wasn't really...
Wait, they're saying Avi's low again.
Okay.
So, did anyone else know that there was an underground city under Brighton?
I haven't heard that.
This thing's not getting smaller. It's going on and on and on.
Wait,
Can I
no
do a history
sewer
check?
system here, and this is in the sewer system?
Well, considering that the walls look like they've been hacked out by rocks, I'm going to say this is not a sewer, no.
Oh. Well, I didn't know if maybe, I'm not from here. I didn't know if maybe...
I mean, I know America is a big place, but we don't actually in England build our sewers by getting a man with a stick to beat the rocks out.
Oh.
Like, there'll be bricks and stuff if it's a
Well,
sewer.
I didn't know
whereas
you've had these your cities around for a very long time, right?
Yeah, but we still No, it's not a sewer.
Okay. All right. We're gonna go forward because this is not a conversation. We're literally following someone and we're making a bunch of goddamn noise right now.
Fine. All right.
Okay. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna go forward. Okay. If you have to talk, you can talk like this. This is okay.
Okay,
Like what?
I was just talking loud because people said that I was talking too slow.
We have just given up on the fourth wall completely today, haven't we?
Oh, man. Okay, so you guys are making your way down. The light seems pretty consistent in that there's not a lot of light at all. As you guys are walking, I need you all to do a luck roll for me.
Oh, fuck you.
The fuck's a luck roll?
It's
Well,
it's your stat. It's between
Yeah,
your
stat.
HP and the
Oh.
Yeah.
I might as well just flip a goddamn coin and see what happens. Oh! Look at that.
Luck. Sanity and magic points, characteristics.
Every fucking time.
Where is my luck?
Well, you guys did rolling
Where's
really
my
well
luck?
last game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
until the
There it
power
is.
went out.
That fucked up the.
That's over now.
That fucked up the juju right
Yep.
there.
Yep. Except for Nora, you don't have to do the roll. Sorry. I should have specified that. Yeah. I was like, you're not in this yet. Okay. So, Simon.
I'm liking that everybody got hard successes in this role. Wasn't that cool? The way that all three of us got hard successes. Wasn't that fucking sick? Right,
Someone sounds salty.
Metamancer.
Okay. So, Simon, you lose your footing and kind of there you hit a slippery spot that's kind of on a downward angle to one of the side channels of the cave, and and you go tumbling down into the darkness.
Oh, do go on. Please describe the darkness into which I've fallen.
As you begin to slide down, you can go ahead and do a dexterity save to see if you fall flat on your face or if you manage to land relatively safe.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it. There's a fucking dex. There it is. That's right, I landed on my feet like a ninja.
Look at you. Mark that down
no,
for mark that down for
I will.
Oh, we can't raise that, can we?
not right now, but he can mark it down.
No, Dex, you can't raise dexterity, can you?
Oh. Just
I feel
mark
like
mark it down. Mark it down.
To raise dexterity.
Okay, so Simon, as you're sliding down, you were kind of sliding down on your side and you managed to turn, and as you come out towards the end, you just land right on your feet. And
I like the fact that in this situation, I must have looked like a complete dumbass coupled with like the world's most graceful acrobat.
yes. Yeah, but okay, so So Sarge and Evelyn did not see, like, they can't see you. Simon, though, you kind of gather yourself again. You're like, okay, I'm good, I'm okay.
Wait, can we see his flashlight at least?
Well, since you had a dex save, you managed to hold on to your flashlight, so you have it in your hand, and you could use it to scan the room.
All right, what the fuck is this now?
And as your light starts touching kind of towards the bottom where the ground is, you notice that the room is filled with the bones of corpses. Lots of them.
Oh yeah, this is... Can anyone hear me? Because I would really like to get out of this now. It is bones aplenty down here. Can you hear me at all?
You could say it's bone dry down there, though.
You're gonna have to do a listen check because he went pretty far down.
Oh, he went that far down. Oh, okay. My pun was not heard. My pun was heard.
Okay, you got to listen roll. So you guys can, Evelyn.
I
Good
fumbled.
God, with the fumble. So
I was listening.
You hear something, but you think it's on the complete opposite side of, like, the other side of the cavern wall. So you start walking over there.
Yeah, it's bone dry. You're really fucking funny. Can you get me out now?
Yeah. How far down is he?
Does anybody have any rope?
Let me look at
my
my
possessions. Let me look at my Mary Poppins bag.
Hopefully you guys came equipped for spelunking today.
Okay, so we don't have any rope.
If you had to estimate how far down he is, he's almost 20 feet down.
He's almost 20 feet down. Is he able, because he slid down, so it's at an angle, can he climb back up?
It'd be really tough. He doesn't have any climbing gear, and the walls and flooring are very slippery, so.
Is it dark here?
Yeah, I don't want to rush anyone, but right now I am literally in the bottom of a soupy pit filled with corpses and moisture.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't got a goddamn rope. Let me fucking try to help you out right now.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of bones down here, more than I would actually like to see.
I could go back in the house and look.
How far did we walk?
You guys walked for like a good 30 minutes.
Oh, I mean, you wouldn't get back here for another hour. Shit.
Simon would lose his fucking shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Apart from the corpses, is there anything here?
I'm gonna spot hidden to see if I can find my way. If there's a way for him to get out, or if we can find a path down there.
Yeah, flashlight.
You assume that there's got to be a way up as well, but you don't know what's down there, so.
I'll look around a bit and see if there's anything exciting in the bone pit. Want me to roll anything? Or
No.
just-
So through your observation, you notice that there's some pretty old corpses there, like bones that they're kind of falling apart at this point. They're brittle and everything. But there's also some relatively newer ones in probably the last like 15 to 20 years. Some areas are piled up more than others, and if you want to kind of go towards that area, you might discover some more information.
Oh joy! Please let me go into the lair of the beast. Oh please.
Who says it would peace?
Yeah. Bones always just pile up by accretion. Usually, they come out of the fucking sky.
Yeah, no, this is where humans come to die. It's like an elephant graveyard.
Okay, sick. Let's go look around the elephant/human graveyard. Beautiful.
Fantastic. It's a team player right there.
Yeah. When am I re-rolling the character? 10 minutes from now?
Okay, so I would like for you to do a spot hidden check.
Go to hell. Alright.
That's not nice.
Don't make me do a check I might possibly pass. Sick.
Well, okay, so you can do a pushed roll, which is at a -1 if you want to try again.
Oh, what? I like this pity roll that I'm getting right now. Sick.
Okay. You feel kind of frustrated because you're like, I'm surrounded by corpses right now and it's disgusting down here and this is your good suit, so what the hell? It's gonna take a bit of time for you to figure your way out. Evelyn and Sarge, what are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna try to help him find a way out. Like, what can I roll to help him?
Well, you can follow him down into the pit. You can...
Can I climb down?
You can try to climb down.
Because I can climb up and I can climb down.
But you still have to find a way to get him back up, and you guys obviously don't have any rope, otherwise you would have used it by now, right?
I'm a strong man. Can I carry him on my back while I climb back up?
How strong do you think you are?
Not with him.
I am Captain America.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I guess you could try?
Okay, that's what I'm gonna try. Because I'm gonna what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the portable shovel I have and like get it out and like stick it into the rock and like kind of like move down a little bit and then stick it to the rock again and slowly move the 20 feet down. And do that. Can I? And do I have to roll for that?
Yeah,
or
you're gonna have to roll dexterity.
Oh, I have climb.
Oh, climb. Okay, fair.
I'm a fucking champion climber.
Okay.
Like,
You can roll the next one at a +1.
Okay. To get him back up?
No, to get that down there all the way.
Okay. Oh, wow, okay.
Okay. It's gonna take you longer. That's all. You're being careful.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna
Yeah, what
push
are
it.
you doing?
I'm like halfway down. I'm gonna put you on my back and then I'm gonna bring you out that hole.
Are you
That's what I'm
fucking
gonna-
kidding? You're gonna... What?
Yeah.
Your plan, and I want to stress the word plan here, is to climb down in the hole and then firemen's carry me out while climbing with one hand?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to find a creative way to hold on.
Oh yeah, this is gonna go
I'm
really,
gonna
You just
put
pull
him up.
around his neck like a piggy bank ride.
You climb up before me, and then I climb up, and I just keep pushing you up because apparently you can't climb out of this hole by yourself. So
Yeah, let's go with that one instead of the fireman's carry thing.
I mean, I'd slump you over one shoulder, then just like one arm, just like kind of like got the shovel and like make my way up and stuff. I mean, it'd be fine.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not averse to touching you, but not only is this my good suit, but also that plan is so stupid, I think a 5-year-old came up with it.
Alright, do a climb roll one more time.
A normal or
A +1.
Okay. Extreme.
Okay.
I'm gonna start looking around
You can mark
to
it.
see if there's any kind of rope or anything around this area.
Okay. This is pretty barren. There's a lot of rock, dirt, a lot of water puddles. It's like pretty like damp down here. Not quite the same smell as before, but it's still mildewy because it's underground and never dries out. So, okay. So spot hidden. You do not find any rope.
Nothing. they totally were gonna throw bodies down here a long time ago and they weren't gonna come out.
Probably not.
Alright.
Okay.
When I get to the bottom, can I do spot hidden? And
Yeah,
like to see
so
if there's a
you
way
and
up?
you and Simon have been reunited.
I'm like,
United and it
it feels so good. Spot hidden.
So,
Okay.
can we go through your fucking plan one more time before we attempt this dangerous climb up the slick rocks?
Are you
And
guys
that-
safe down there?
I mean, I got down here just fine. And I'm shining the light around as I like yell up, and I'm like looking
You can
around.
hear. And by your
Yeah.
estimations, Evelyn, it's actually approximately 23 feet, but no big deal.
Yeah.
Do I see anything?
Like a bat.
Do I see anything down here that's like other than bones and all that kind of shit?
Yeah, actually, with your successful spot hidden, you notice that there's a very small hole in the wall that might lead out. You might fit through it, you might not.
I don't think I'll fit through it.
I should be able to
big.
fucking through it if it's actually small, but how small is small?
It's about the size of a tall woman, like as far as like shoulder width goes. So you might be able to.
I could probably
scooch
squeeze
in.
through it.
Yeah.
Is there any light or anything on the other side of it?
No.
Oh, fuck you two.
I have a flashlight.
Yeah, we've all got
I mean,
flashlights.
we all got flashlights. Look,
Oh.
it's a party down here. Shining lights all over the dead
Right,
corpses.
now, as much as I like your idea about trying to climb up the sheer wall, how about we go through the hole instead?
Well, she's got to get down here, and I
And you
can't.
go back up and get her, and I'll see what's going on with this hole.
I mean, you two can fit through the hole. Do you see me? I can't fit through that hole.
Well,
Like-
squeeze, man.
Suck it in.
All right. I mean,
Can you
if-
sort of duck and walk half, like crabwise?
I mean, we can try it, but I don't know where this is gonna go because the lady went that way.
All right. Look, I'm not a fan of this climbing thing, though. I don't think it's going to go very well. I think I'm going to fall and crack my fucking head open on a rock, and I think you're not going to catch me.
Did you
I'm
hurt
gonna be
yourself
right behind
before?
I mean, a bit, but only, like the dirt ain't coming out of these anytime soon for a start.
I mean, okay.
I'm going to be
so-
putting in for some serious comp on this. It's going to add up to the bill. I'm just saying.
We'll talk about it when you get up here.
So,
Okay.
are you guys gonna climb or go to?
Yeah, we're gonna climb
Suppose we're gonna do
because
the climb thing,
A, I don't think I can fit through the hole, and B, that means we would have to get Evelyn down.
Okay,
there,
don't
and
forget
that's-
you're gonna be at disadvantage on your climb because you're carrying extra weight here. So.
Sorry,
No,
see,
We're
he's
gonna-
climbing. He's
I'm-
climbing in front of me, and I'm like helping him
pushing
along.
me rather than like fireman's carrying me.
Okay.
They're giving me ample opportunity to fall back down into the pit
Oh.
and hopefully just die.
Okay, so that's gonna be fun. You can do a climbing roll, Simon.
Sick. I probably got about 10% in that. Hold on, let's have a look. Yeah, 20%. Fuck me. All right.
You can do it.
I'll kill myself.
You attempt your first try there and you just slip back down.
Yeah, I'm not sure any of these plans are that good, actually.
Well, you know what? I'm not the one who fell down in the fucking hole, so.
Right, well, look, tell you what, how about I go and have a look down that hole, all right? I'm not going to go too far in it. I'll have a bit of a butcher's. I'll come back, right? Maybe
Alright.
there's a way round. Maybe some sort of way out, you know?
Okay.
And if there's not, I'll come back and we'll have another go at this bloody wall.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to climb up to Miss Evelyn then, because she's up there by herself and stuff.
Yeah.
Dark.
She's definitely the one in the danger. It's not the one going in the hole. Good point.
What do you want? I can't be in two places at once.
No, go and guard the scientist while I go and look in the hole. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Actually, can I look at these bones real quick? Can I see how they died? Is there like bite marks on them, or is there like clubbing, or?
I'm trying to think how.
Um.
Go ahead actually and roll me an intelligence.
Nah. Nope.
Oh, that was really close. You don't really understand. Like the bones are pretty brittle. It's hard to tell if it was damage from the fall or if it was actual attack.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just like okay, whatever. You know, just like throw the bone and then Miss Evelyn, how are you at climbing?
No, I'm not so great at it.
Do you want me to come up there and help you down so you can go through this hole with all of us?
You could just slide down it's totally fine. Just like a little slide.
It's a slide?
Yeah, a near vertical
fine.
slide, just to clarify.
He'll catch you.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Alright, I can get down there. Okay,
Right,
I'm gonna
Sarge,
try.
you better get ready to catch her. I'm gonna go over here and have a fag.
Okay, alright. Is she
fail.
coming down?
Okay.
I'm gonna climb over this end right here, and I'm gonna go. No!
Yeah,
No, okay.
that's what I did. Yeah.
Sarge,
Okay.
dexterity save, please.
Oh, really? God damn it. Really? Holy shit, this is the exact opposite of what happened last time.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me as well. That's why I wouldn't have recommended coming down into the pit.
So, rather than
I'm-
catching her, Sarge, she kind of pummels into you and you both fall to the floor.
Okay.
Good job, you two, by the way.
I broke your fall, it's okay. Okay, time to go. Time to go into this creepy hole that I might not fit into, and I might get stuck, and there's gonna be a skeleton stuck in this hole.
All right, well, you go in first, and if you get stuck, then we'll know.
I mean, why don't you guys go in first? Because you guys can fit in the hole.
At least you
Well,
guys didn't
because-
fumble.
The main reason I want you to go in first, because if you get stuck, I don't want to be stuck on the other side.
All right. Then I go to the hole and try to get in there.
You're going first.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to fit through the hole. Can I even fit through the hole? First of all.
You can. Yeah, you can get through the opening of the hole.
Okay. Can I keep going through the hole?
So far,
I can get
so
through
good.
the. Okay. It's not getting tighter or anything.
Some areas like that. It seems like somebody dug this hole. This is not a
Okay.
natural.
I'm just like trying to get through them. I'm like,
Yeah.
son of a bitch. Fuck it. Why is there fucking holes in the wall and skeletons everywhere? I fucking hate this place. Why is there a cave under a goddamn house? I don't fucking get this shit. I'm just like getting through. I'm just like,
roll a luck roll for me. Sorry,
What?
Sarge.
What's with all these luck rolls?
Listen.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
I'm extremely
You're fine.
lucky today.
You think for a second you hear like a rumbling, and as you kind of make your way to the final exit of the tunnel, some rocks and rubble fall behind you.
Am I? Wait.
This
Can anyone get stuck?
Perfect.
What? Am I by myself?
Yes. And you are now back out around the cavern
How far away was that?
where some of the paths keep diverging.
Oh, this is magic. We're stuck in the pit. He's on the other side of a rock slide.
So we heard that too.
Yes. It was relatively loud.
Oh no.
Oh, this is bullshit. Okay. Oh, we've got to get out of this pit and try and find him.
Do
Or
you guys have shovels or anything like that?
I'm gonna look.
I
we
have
might
a shovel.
We might have his shovel.
You can try to
I-
shovel.
I
I would try and
find
shovel the
anything.
cave in, but since like that's against the
Bodies.
rules of physics, I probably won't.
I mean, I'm gonna
looking
try.
around,
Like,
trying
how big of a cave-in was it?
It wasn't that big.
Oh,
Okay.
can we still move through this
You can
tunnel?
get through most of the tunnel. It's just blocked off by some rocks. Some
Okay,
dirty
I'm-
rocks.
I'm asking you, was this a cave in or was this like a small rock scree?
More of a rock screen.
Oh,
Okay,
fine.
I'm like taking my shovel and like getting the rocks out of the way, and I'm like, God damn it, I almost got crushed to death. This is not my day, okay? This is bullshit. All
There
right,
was no rule about heavy lifting in any of this. I'm definitely charging you more for this. Pick up rocks, throw rocks.
yeah. Is there something you want me to roll, or is I'm just
No,
kind of
you're
clean
fine.
out?
You're fine.
All right.
You clear most of it out. There's some there's a little bit less of an opening space there, but
Sarge, you still alive?
I'm still alive. I evaded all that. I was extremely lucky though.
Oh, magic. All right, then. Let's get out of here.
Okay. Now, but here where it gets complicated. There's like 19 ways to go out of here.
Okay, any chance that any of those ways look like they're going to get out of this place? Because I'm honestly, I couldn't give a shit about the girl running away after the bone pit and the possible cave-in.
I'm gonna roll navigate.
Okay.
Nope. Fucking no.
One is trying to
Jesus.
kill you anyway.
I'm gonna mark that one down.
You're like, we should go that way.
Oh,
Alright, you want to go that way then?
I'm
Okay,
like,
fine.
I'm like, eeny, miny, mo, that one over there. That one looks like a good one.
So you want us to go out of that one, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. No worries then.
Yep. No worries at all.
You're the one who knows about this sort of stuff, underground shit, whatever.
I mean, not really, but okay.
Well, I mean, as a soldier, did you ever have to find your way anywhere?
I mean, not underground. I mean, like in the jungle and shit.
All right. Well, honestly, there's 19 fucking paths. Any one of them will do for me, as long as we're actually making some sort of forward motion.
All right, let's go down that one.
All right.
Then we go down that one.
All right.
Whichever one that one is, the fumbled one, the one that will probably lead us into like Azathoth.
Everybody make a sneak check except for Nora.
Oh man.
Stealth roll. Sorry.
I cannot.
Shut up, everyone. No, shut up, all right? Doesn't matter what happens now.
What did you
Nothing
say?
matters. Fuck you guys. I am a ninja right now.
Wait, where?
What did you say?
What? Where'd Simon go?
Yeah, I am a ghost in this fucking place.
Wait, where did he go?
That's right.
They actually don't know where you went.
Yeah, they don't. That's right. I'm standing right behind them. I'm a ghost on the wind. I'm like moisture in the air.
Mm-mm.
I think that's
I'm marking
Like,
that
nobody
down.
follow
Hold on.
wind,
That's like
rock
the only time I've
before.
ever passed a stealth roll in like 30.
Yeah.
I'm
You
marking-
marked that one down.
Yeah.
Because you're breaking into everything. You should have a stealth.
You would think so.
All right. So take a pause. Simon, Sarge, and Evelyn for 1 moment. Nora, you are notified of somebody's presence where you are.
Oh.
And you can do a listen check for me.
Is that gonna be my?
It's the green dice
Oh.
next to listen, yeah. Okay. You know what direction they're in, whatever is making a disturbance, and some bit of noise, and it's an echo, it's a cavern, so noise echoes. But you know your way around, so you can proceed towards the direction of that area.
I'm gonna move very silently
Okay.
and try to not alert them to my presence.
Okay, stealth roll. Okay, you're quiet. Very quiet. So, Evelyn, Sarge, do you guys find Simon evalually? Is he gonna
No,
wait for
I
you?
have a ghost on the wind.
Okay,
I will never
Simon's
risk-
just going
I'm the
wherever.
Phantom of the Opera.
I mean, did he evaporated again? God damn it!
Evelyn and
We told him
Sarge.
not to do that.
So you're moving forward into this cavern, and it's starting to narrow. And there's one more divergent path. So it's like a Y-shaped path. So you can go left or right.
I like going left because everyone always goes right.
I mean, I guess we can go left. Does Simon have anything to say?
It's 50-50 either way. That's right.
Oh, there
I've been
you
here the
are.
whole time.
Oh,
I have a
God
certain set of
damn
skill.
it.
All right.
I mean,
What?
that was like literally insane.
I
Okay.
am amazingly stealthy when it calls for it.
Apparently.
I mean, that was really good.
I mean, it's 50-50. We can go left, we can go right. I mean, if we go up, that's probably a
Do
better
you
idea.
hear like rocks crackling down the side of the wall or something?
What?
What's that noise?
Rats?
You hear the rocks?
Oh.
If the rock's cracking, that means they're going to fall on our head. Could we not?
Well, I mean,
I
why
don't
they?
like this being down here thing. Can we go back or?
Look, let's just go.
I
Let's
don't even
just
know
choose
how we
one.
get
I don't
back now
care.
because
Let's
we
just
have
go
to
down
climb
one of
out
these
across
paths.
the tunnel and
All right,
everyone
look,
can
let's
probably
just
hear
go
us
right.
because it's so
Okay.
echoey in here.
Let's just go right. It doesn't matter.
I hear
Alright.
the rocks again.
Okay, so you're going right now instead of left?
No, left.
Okay, you're in charge. Let's go
Okay,
left. I don't care.
Okay, Nora, do one more stealth roll for me. Okay, and then real quick, we're gonna count that as that other roll for this. Okay.
Okay.
So, you guys need to do a contested stealth roll for me, all three of you.
Okay.
How does that work?
I'm a ninja.
Just stealth roll.
All right. Okay. Yeah, that's back to form.
So I'll do other. Oh, okay.
Oh, no, you don't have to.
Oh, I don't
So-
have to? Okay.
Yeah.
What pit full of bones do I fall into this time?
I'm waiting for Evelyn's roll.
Stealth. Stealth.
Yeah.
Fail, because I am not stealthy at all.
Okay.
Like the opposite of stealth.
Sarge, you
Yeah,
feel
me
like
too.
somebody might be
I
watching
can't
you.
lie, I can't do anything.
I am rolling
sneaky.
spot
I'm
hidden.
not sneaky. Evelyn
Okay.
Vincent, the not sneaky.
Here it goes. Nora, you are holding a book in your hands as Sarge turns around and sees you.
I got my gun drawn.
I'm gonna tuck it behind my back real fast.
Okay. Simon and Evelyn both as well turn around as Sarge reacts to the presence of somebody else.
Gun drawn as well.
Yeah, I got like the light on you, and I'm like, oh my god, is that the dagger lady?
Oh, what the hell is this now? Who the fuck are you? And why are you down in this tunnel?
What, are you Miss Stone?
Why are you talking? No, shut up. Who are you?
What?
Hello. Have you haven't happened to seen a dog running around, have you? I'm quite lost. I'm so glad that I've run into you, a strapping young group such as you. Is a little dog about yay high, Scrap? He's a little shit. He is.
What
Yeah.
the fuck are you talking about? No, we haven't seen a fucking dog. We're underground.
We're in a goddamn cave. Wait, what fucking dog?
He's stuck in through the cave. The little bugger. I told him to sit and stay, and he ran in, and I chased after him, and now I've been lost in this damn cave system looking for this dog.
Where'd you come in from?
I came in from an area that I can't find it anymore. This cave system seems to be quite big.
All right, well, I've got good news and bad news for you. Good news is we can't find our way out either. The bad news is your dog is definitely dead.
Oh, well.
So I hope you haven't built up too much of a bond there.
Now, the real question that I'm wondering is what are you doing down here?
We're chasing a lady who throws daggers. Well, it might be a lady.
How
It
good
might
are
be
you
a
actually
guy
at
too.
throwing daggers, by the way? That's
What,
a-
can you throw
I'd
daggers?
like to ask.
Can I throw that?
Before I put down my gun,
I couldn't hit a barrel if I was standing on top of it.
yeah, and again,
But
I'm
more
needing a bit
Well,
more convincing.
Lady with
concerning-
daggers.
I'm
Are
gonna
you
roll
sure you're not
psycho.
hallucinating?
I'm gonna roll
Go on a cave
psychoanalysis. No, I expected that. Damn it! That's a 10. Fuck! I wish I put points into that.
Well, we were
I'm gonna
definitely
need a lot
attacked
more
by
convincing.
someone.
I'm going to need a lot more convincing before I'm putting any guns down that you aren't the person who actually threw a dagger at my head. Since, you know, I'm not counting this place as a highly populated area.
What does your character look like that I'm shining a light on right
Yeah.
now?
I am I'm a very small 15-year-old girl. That's a little dirty from
What?
like crawling around this cave system.
But you're like an itty bitty. I mean, wait. My God. Hold on. And I'm going to listen to see if I hear a dog. Or in like spot hidden to see if I hear a dog.
You don't
Or see a
hear
dog?
or see a dog.
I don't hear or see a dog, so but what you're like itty bitty, what do you I mean, what how where did you come into the cave from?
All right, look. I'm gonna have to be very painfully obvious with you guys right now. You're in a lot of danger, and I need to get you out of here.
And you are who? Just to clarify that?
What?
It
Other
doesn't
than-
matter who
Other
I
than
am.
Some sort of grubby urchin from the street, which you clearly are. You are who?
Daft idiots, you don't even understand where you are right now, do you? There's no damned dog. There's only death around here, and you need to get the hell out.
I mean, we
You were the
left
one who
all the-
actually told us about the dog, so, you know, in fairness to us, in our defense, it's your story about the fucking dog.
I don't want to die. Let's get out of here.
Oh no. Okay.
I don't see why we're all suddenly going to die just because we're in a cave and haven't met. This
What?
Did you not see the bodies?
Are the weird? Wait, are the weird mist dogs down here? Is this where the weird mist dogs come from?
Bodies!
Wait, they
The
don't.
mist-
Wait.
Back up. You've been
What?
mist dogs. You've been seeing mist dogs.
Yeah, dog. That mist come from corners
It's
and
the whole
yeah.
thing.
Apparently
Don't-
they
it's
Multiple
Right,
times. You've seen
really
these mist dogs multiple times now, you said.
out there hunting me down or something like that because I'm from the future.
Oh.
Yeah, we know.
My
We-
dear chap, there is
It's-
quite a price on your head. If I've never heard of somebody seeing a mist dog more than once and living.
Sorry, what?
What? What? You
We
believe
have to
me?
get you out of here right now. We have to get you out of this cave.
Well, there's no corners down here, so I feel pretty good.
Oh,
You know.
God, now we've got 2 of them. This is the worst day ever.
I mean, it's better than them chanting people in the garden.
I mean, it's not much better than that.
I
If
mean,
you think that the mist dogs are the only thing to be worrying about down here, then you've got other things coming to you that are extreme dangers, and I need to get you out so I can do my job. Now, if you kindly follow me,
why?
I believe I know the exit.
What are you doing for a job down here?
That's none of your business. The important thing is right now my job contains getting you 3 out in the safety.
Yeah,
What?
I mean, you're really
Who hired-
establishing
wait.
trust for me right now. I am super on your side. I
Wait,
feel
wait.
like if I was gonna have some small children, I would put them in your care right
I
now.
mean-
Because right now you've turned up out of nowhere. You look like you've crawled through a chimney backwards. You're giving us bullshit about a dog, and now you want to get us out and have us trust you. Maybe you want to, work your story slightly differently if this is the con you're gonna run.
Nora, make a charm roll for me and then charm them if it succeeds.
Fuck you. I'm sick of this. I'm leaving.
Oh no!
Okay.
Devin's the new character that gets all the good rolls now. That's what happened. You made an imbalance.
I didn't do anything.
I mean,
Very well then. Allow us to be persuaded to this course of action.
I want to hear this charm in action.
Now, the first thing I have to ask you, while we head out, while I try to save your stupid asses for coming down here in the first place, please at least tell me you have some sort of weapon with you.
Yeah,
I
we've all
mean-
got weapons.
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
their guns drawn at you.
Yeah,
We've been
I mean,
literally
like,
pointing
we
them
all
out
have
for
not all
the
left
last
that.
2 minutes.
Tell me you've got something more powerful than just a little gun like that. The horrors that you're facing down here, you're gonna need something bigger than that.
What?
I
There
would
was
have
a-
bought a tank, but I just didn't have it in this pair of pants,
I mean, I don't know where my rifle went, but, I got a grenade like that.
A grenade. Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that way.
that's just absolutely lovely. Now,
I mean, yeah.
grenade. Idiots don't really even know what you're doing down here in the first place, now do you? Now
Where-
come on, come with me.
Okay, we're trying to find Miss Stone, find Miss Page, and all this bullshit. Do you know about the Miss Dogs? The Hounds of Tinderloss or whatever they're called?
The mist dogs.
The Hounds of Tinderloss or Tinderloss. What are they called?
Yeah, Tindalos.
Make an occult roll, Nora.
Wait, I didn't hear Evelyn. That was very super, super low.
I just want to know if we can talk about this outside.
So, are we giving up on the
Hounds?
mission to find the woman who throws knives at my fucking head, are we?
Do you know where we're at? Because I'm pretty lost.
Who was that to?
The Hounds of Tindalos. Tindalos. The fact that the Hounds of Tindalos are after you is reason enough that you need to get out of here. Those hounds are ruthless. Now that they have your scent, they're not going to stop until they're successful in killing you. And this is the worst possible place you want to be if you've got a hound on your ass.
Why? There's no corners. Is there corners down here?
There
We're in a
might be.
cave. There's corners everywhere.
You don't even know what is in this cave system right now. You don't know what's ahead of you. I'm the only one that can handle this. And right now, I'm not about to have 3 more deaths on my conscience. So I need you to kindly follow me to the exit and stop asking stupid questions if you wish to survive.
Yeah, on the way to the exit, maybe you'll explain while we're following the chimney sweep brat.
You made Evelyn cry. I mean, this is okay, Miss
You
Evelyn,
guys-
It's okay.
As
Oh,
much as
God.
you are reluctant, you feel inclined to trust Nora at least to get you out of here.
Okay, lead.
She's right. I'm dead.
Through some sort of spooky high rolling mind control.
No, okay, all right. You lead the way, but I don't know why an itty bitty girl like you was like coming all the way in here and like oh, I know what's going on, and if the hounds of Tinderloss chasing you, I know what's going on. But you lead the way, okay?
Oh,
But
this
you got-
is
Clearly,
Evelyn.
only one of us in this situation actually knows what they're doing right now. Not me.
I was in
Be
North
wise to listen
Korea,
to me right now. I may be young, but I've got more wisdom on this situation in my tiny little pinky finger than you do in your entire body.
I'm sure you think that, and you know, I'd be willing to believe you if you gave us even the first fragment of information other than the whole grubby chimney sweep look that you got going on.
Okay, just
I've
go
been walking
lead the
around
way.
a cave system. Of course, I'm not going to be fresh and clean, you daft idiot.
Why can't we just get out of here?
Oh God.
All right, can we go? She's not gonna stop till we leave.
All right, Nora is leading the way, and Nora, you know that there's only one particular way to get out of here, given where you guys currently are. It's the fastest way, but it's also one of the dangerous ways. So, with that said, you can preemptively explain to the three of them the urgency to be quiet.
All right, now I'm gonna stop your sniveling for just 1 second. I'm gonna need you to listen to me very carefully. Now, there's one way out of this cave system from where we're at right here, but I'm gonna need you to be as quiet as a mouse if you want to survive and not get maimed, injured, or worse on your way out of here.
Oh no, we're dead. These two are noisy as fuck.
Oh God. Stuck babysitting
This
a
has
group.
been literally the
adults.
worst day I've ever had. People are throwing knives at my head. This twat's coming. She thinks she knows she's all that. What the hell are we doing in here?
Okay, so you guys follow. Go ahead, everybody, make a luck roll for me.
Oh, yay! Coin flip. Huh. Oh. I got some lucky coins going on. Wait, Simon.
I'm gonna wait and roll mine again. I'm rolling
Your
my
turn.
luck last.
Well, we're
Your
waiting
turn.
for
There we
you.
go. Let's do this then, shall we? Let's see what happens. Where's the fucking luck stat? That's right.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Okay, as you're walking, you guys notice that the cave system is opened up into these old ruins. And there's crumbling columns from whatever architecture used to exist there. Half, like stone. These are stone ruins. They're not made out of wood or anything like that. They're being carved into the stone. There are strange kind of, they're not really lights, more like almost ambient glows of the bluish color nature. And they're kind of atop the columns that are still fully standing.
Wait, like blue, like the blood?
Oh, I am hating this place.
Maybe.
Can I?
I'm gonna
Is there?
stop and like take notes in my book secretly.
Okay.
Kind of write some observations down.
Wait, Miss Ellen, does that remind you of the blood in the dark?
A little bit, it does.
I'm gonna go over and I have like some of those test tubes from the coronary office we ate like 2 days ago in a game or whatever. I'm gonna go over and try to like use like a piece of like something random scrap in my bag and like scrape it into the test tube, one of the test tubes.
You can't actually like touch it. When you try to do something, it just like goes right through it.
We got this one taking notes. We got this one trying to catch this stuff in a jar.
Wait, I thought this was on the side of the wall.
What are we
Be
doing?
It's like at the
careful
top of
trying
columns.
to touch that. What do you think you're doing?
I was
Wait,
leaving.
do you still have the blood on you, Miss Evelyn?
Leaving plan? No.
It's a little bit of it.
I take one of the vials out and I like try
Right.
to like compare the look.
The glow is very similar.
Is anybody doing the leaving thing from before? Because that was
I'd
a great
advise
plan.
you not to get too close to those wispy smokes,
What wispy? What?
You've seen
What?
them too, Sarge.
to that glow.
The wispy, the glowing? Is it? They're called wispy smokes.
Wherever
just,
they're.
just what you call them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, can I roll a natural world to see if I know of anything like this that I've done when I was spelunking with Dad? Which I
Yes.
probably didn't do a lot of
Yeah.
because I couldn't climb, but
Yeah. Yeah, you can do a roll.
Woo, hard.
Wow. Okay, so you've never seen anything like this before. The closest thing that you've had is like the fungus that kind of has like that
Phosphorant.
Thank you. Glow to it. You haven't seen blue in a while, but you do recall that in cave systems, it's not uncommon in the deeper parts of the water.
Different weird colors and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm like, well, I mean, like, if we're not gonna find anything down here, I mean, just kind of let's start leading the way. I'm kind of confused why there's like a cave system. Now we're walking through ruins under Brighton. Like, what is Brighton's history, man?
I mean, this is all fascinating stuff, but we can probably talk about it when we're under the sun rather than under the rock, right?
Well, I'm kind of, as I'm doing this as I'm walking, like I'm following her and kind of like comparing and like, like so.
You should move very quickly
So Evelyn, you want to
I remember in the book. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, so as you reach into your bag, you notice that the book is gone.
Oh no.
Oh, what now?
Oh no. The book's missing.
Oh, fuck's sake.
What, the book that had all the
I have to take
information?
it back in 5 days.
What are you doing? We have to get out of here.
We lost the book that was telling us about shit.
Oh, I'm looking for a damn book.
I have a book. It's important. I have to take it back in 5 days.
Yeah, I'm not actually that fussed about the late fees right now, honestly.
What did you? Did it?
That's important information.
Did it fall out when you fell down the goddamn cliff thing or
We
whatever?
don't have time to look for a damn book. We need to get out of here, and you need to.
But that book had everything in it.
As annoying as this one is, I am inclined to agree with her. The snotty child definitely seems to actually have the right point here.
Okay, can we just get back to how far away are we from the point that we went down the cliff? Like how long have we been walking? Oh fuck, man.
Honestly, I'm definitely approaching the fuck the books territory at this point. Yep.
They're saying in chat that you're muted.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. Okay, repeat. As you guys are walking down the path, you see a large building that is also carved from stone with mostly intact wooden doors. And you guys can all do a spot hidden roll for me.
Oh, good.
Right? Right, why doesn't everybody tell me what you've seen?
Nora,
then?
did you roll as well?
I did.
Oh, I
Yeah.
must have missed it.
I got a success.
Okay, everybody's
I got a
except
hard.
for Simon.
I got a hard.
I mean, the thing is, right, okay, I must be the absolute worst private eye that has ever lived. Because the majority of private eye work is walking around quietly and looking at stuff. 2 skills I have not got one fucking iota of. I mean, I can open a door if it's an easy door.
It must be the fact that this is kind of mistaken nature. That you're
Must
having
be,
such
yeah.
an issue with your rolls.
Let's assume that's the case.
Okay, so Evelyn and Sarge and Nora, you guys see what you believe is the ambient light of fire coming from inside of the building. You can see it kind of coming through the bottom of the door.
Oh, fuck. Shut the fuck up, everyone. I'm like,
This is not good at all. We're gonna have to be very, very careful and very silent. Don't breathe, don't sneeze, don't cough, don't pick your bungaroos or underwear, whatever you're wearing right now.
who the fuck is in there?
Something not very nice, and we're gonna need to be very quiet if we're gonna have any chance of getting near it or getting around it, I should say.
What are you talking about?
The less that you know, the
I
better.
point at the building with the light as I see the fucking light.
Oh yeah, how did I miss that? I can't even do it. Okay, carry on.
You were
Oh,
just
God.
you were distracted by the fact that you want to get the fuck out of there, so you
No,
weren't
I
really
don't
paying too
think
much
that.
attention.
Okay, I mean,
So,
wait.
Here's your
what's
favorite kind of roll, Simon. Stealth checks.
Okay, but before we start stealthing everywhere, I mean, like, why can't we just unload our guns on him
You
and
have
be
no
like,
idea
oh,
what's in there.
yeah, but Sarge doesn't know that.
Myself and kill myself somehow before you
Sarge-
have a chance to get caught. Don't worry.
Sarge is getting chased by
right.
mist dogs, but not anything else.
So, okay, Evelyn and Simon.
I told you.
Evelyn is a little bit, flustered right now, and so in that,
Yeah, thanks.
and in that she accidentally stumbles. There's a slight step up, like little stairs, like 2 steps, trips, and inadvertently trips you, Simon, and you both go clashing to the ground.
I like the way that you gave me a bit of a mercy tale on stealth there. So it wasn't just me again falling over a rock.
And with that,
I'm so sorry, Simon.
No, it's okay.
Individual comes up and bursts through the 2 wooden doors, and they have a hostage.
Okay, who the fuck?
This is worse than I thought. Everybody calm down.
I wasn't actually
Extremely
uncalm.
still.
There is a woman holding a man hostage. If you recall, a Sir Price Redding is being held at knife to his throat by a woman.
Dude, why can't you just stay the fuck out of this situation?
This is the guy we tortured, wasn't it?
You did what to him?
You know what? He
It
was.
look, in my defense, it was a really good plan.
Oh, God.
A good but you tortured him.
I'll tell you about it later, but when I tell you my side of the story, I think you will agree that this is the same plan that you would have followed.
We were getting chased by. We were getting chased by people yelling "Ia" and some bullshit like that, and he was like, "Come here to my tunnels," and I was like, "This place doesn't have tunnels," or Simon Lee said that, and then and I was like, "No, come with us. We can get you out of here." And he's like, "No," making a big bit, make some noise. So Simon knocked him out, and then we just brought him with us, tied him to a chair. I punched him a couple times. He didn't tell us anything useful because he's dumb. Okay.
Can I clarify that when I explain it to you, it will make it sound a whole lot less stupid than that?
The woman interrupts and says, "Are you fucking kidding me right now? I'm going to kill this man if you don't shut the fuck up."
So what?
I hold my gun out. And I was like, I mean, do you literally hear that we tortured that dude? Do you fucking even know? Are you listening?
Oh, I know exactly who you are.
I'm not actually that fucking bothered if you kill him. He's not our friend. How's this hostage situation going to work?
Oh,
You
God.
can slit his throat for all I care. But when you do slit his throat, be aware we will shoot you in the face.
Do you see the absent look on his face? He don't give a shit if he dies. What? We already went through this with him.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
cut his
perhaps.
throat, but don't doubt for 1 second that once you have, we're going to shoot you in the head.
Will you all just shut up for 2 seconds? What? I'm turning to the NPC. What do you want in exchange for his life?
What?
You have
We can't
a
let
book in your
anyone-
possession that I require.
Oh wait, are you Miss Stone? Are you Lily
If you'd
Stone?
like to call me that, you're more than welcome.
No, is it your fucking goddamn name?
That's what they call me.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm unclear as to
Take a
this
step
hostage
back.
negotiation situation. Why do we care?
You stole a page from a library book.
Why
Don't
does
let any more people die right now than need to.
Okay, but once again, the whole hostage situation dynamic is that they have to hold something valuable to us, which this guy is not. Like,
You
what
do
is?
not value the life of somebody else.
I mean, not a lot.
I
Certainly
mean,
not him.
this is a combat zone, man. This is like, what do you think?
I mean, I'm pretty happy with it, cutting his throat and us shooting him personally.
I'm not okay with it at all.
Don't do it. I have money.
We cannot let this man die. Don't. If you could only understand the gravity of the situation right now.
Oh
I don't
no,
have
I
Evelyn.
need you all to just shut
Book
up
is
for just
gone.
2 seconds.
It's gone.
Stone.
We lost the book. I think we lost it in a pit with some dead bodies. I just want to... Don't kill him. He didn't do anything. Nothing.
All you know,
what's
do.
going
It doesn't
on.
really matter either way. You're going to get shot though when you do. Just let's be very clear on that.
I mean, okay, so now we understand that this book has like major importance to everything. So maybe we should go back and get the book. You know, how about we have to go back and find the book because someone dropped it somewhere.
We fell down a ledge and it fell out of my bag.
Okay, wait, she doesn't need all the details.
Can
And
I
then we'll
attempt
go get you your book, and then you
charm
can
roll to talk her into letting go of the hostage.
Yeah, it'll be contested though. Okay, so we are confronting a woman that is holding another man hostage. The woman's name is Miss Lily Stone, and the man's name is Price Redding, whom you three, Evelyn, Sarge, and Simon, had run into and held captive and tortured, sort of interrogated, kidnapped and
He
interrogated.
didn't see me.
That's true. That's true.
The only person he actually saw was Sarge.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. You guys kind of disguised yourselves. So, with that said, we were about to have Nora do a charm roll contested against the NPC. So let's go ahead and take care of that.
I
She
did
did-
that one before the break and it came as a success.
What was the number, though?
59.
59.
Okay. What are you gonna say?
Gonna say, you realize if you kill this man in this particular pit right here, that there's gonna be a far worse enemy than me after you. If his blood is spilled.
Right.
That would be applicable if I wasn't the one serving this other entity, as you would describe.
Why are we negotiating with this bitch? Why do we even care if he
However-
stays alive?
However, I don't really need him, alive or dead, really. So you can have him if you'd like. And she takes the knife away from his throat and pushes him towards you guys.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna try and shoot her in the leg. 'Cause
Oh,
the bitch threw the knife at me.
okay?
So I need you guys all to do a initiative, and I just need to know whose dexterity is the highest to the lowest. So,
How do I roll initiative?
there's
You
no
roll
actual.
dex, right?
It's just based on the highest to the lowest dexterity.
My dex is 66.
Mine is 90.
Okay.
I'm
Actually,
65.
I can look. Okay, so in this particular order, we have Evelyn going first, then Simon, then Sarge, then Nora. But after Evelyn, Miss Stone goes. So, Evelyn, Lily is trying to use the man as a distraction to start getting away.
So is the man close to me when she pushes him?
Yeah, you guys were like, I don't know, like about 15 feet apart, and so he was basically pushed halfway between the two.
Okay. I'm gonna try to grab the man to make sure that he doesn't fall down.
Okay, dexterity.
I fail.
Okay, he kind of like stumbles into you.
That's crazy that I got fucking one.
One over, yeah.
One over.
That's crappy.
Such a high number.
I know, right?
Stumbles over me. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, jeez.
So then Miss Stone goes, and she manages to get past the wooden door back in towards the building.
Is she shutting it?
She didn't shut it.
Okay, I still
She
got
used her
shot in
entire capability to run as fast as she could. So
I'm going after her. This is the
Okay,
one who threw the
Simon's
knife
going.
at my head. Yeah.
probably she had
Yeah,
a dagger.
Based on
That
the whole
was-
stone logic, I'm
Yeah.
gonna apply this and then go after her and shoot her in the head. Well, the leg probably.
Okay. And then Sarge, are you following Simon or?
Yeah, I'm following Ed because I'm going to shoot her in the kneecap so she don't run away so we can interrogate her.
And then there's Nora. Are you gonna follow them, or are you gonna do your own thing?
I'm going to turn to Evelyn and tell her to watch the man and make sure he's okay. And then I'm going to follow. I'm gonna follow him. Or I'm gonna follow them, but at a very far distance, and just kind of observe what's happening.
Okay. So,
I'm
Simon,
very frustrated.
Okay. Simon and Sarge, you are entering inside of the building, and it's a really big opening. There's a lit fire, like a campfire, in the middle of the room, and there's several passages that go toward on either side. Large columns that go up and down. It looks like it was some kind of, like, not necessarily a cathedral, but it kind of mimics that feel. There's no furniture inside, though.
Any sign of fleeing?
You can do a spot hidden.
Else?
Yeah.
Okay, Sarge.
Ha 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 ha!
Alright. You both notice that due to the fact that it's been pretty dirty and dusty, but this is still an actual stone floor, there has been disturbed ground, like dirt and dust that goes towards the left first hallway, I guess.
All right. Like, can I see her or hear her?
You can do a listen check if you can hear her. You can't see her immediately because it's around the corner.
Like, I can't take like pop shots down the corridor that she's.
You could try.
I mean, I'll listen. I succeed.
You can hear footsteps that are running, and it's at a very fast pace.
I mean, I want to see if she can try to outrun a bullet. Like, can I? I don't know how far away she is.
Yeah. I mean, think of it this way. She's technically got one turn ahead of you guys, and she's sprinting.
I'm trying to see.
Okay, I mean, I'm gonna. This is our only lead at the moment, so I'm going after her.
Okay, so you're both.
Okay,
are you guys
so-
both like full on sprinting?
If we can hear how fast she's running, right?
Yeah, you can hear that she's running really fast, though.
Yeah, well, we have to go as far as he should be able to catch up with her, even if I can't.
Well, he
I'm
doesn't
not
have
that
as
fast.
fast of a movement speed as the rest of you guys. You're actually
Alright,
faster
then.
than he is, Simon.
All right, well, I'm gonna run at full tilt then.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
I'm running. As soon as he like runs in there, I'm like, fuck, and then like I like run in after him.
Alright. So, as Simon is approaching the end of the hallway, it turns very abruptly to the right and into an open room where Miss Stone is standing and looking directly at you, Simon.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna shoot her in the leg.
Not yet.
All right.
Evelyn, you are with Price Redding,
I
and
am so sorry you're involved in all of this.
oh, such is the way. My luck, I suppose. First, I get kidnapped. Then I get kidnapped again. Oh, I wonder if next I'll get kidnapped.
Is it because you hang out with the strange people at St. Anne's? Or around them?
I don't know. The last time I had a conversation with somebody when they kidnapped me, it was some man. I think it may have been the one that just ran in there with the big beard. Not quite sure, but most likely. And, well, he asked about a book, and then she asked about a book. So this is all about a fucking book, and, you know, who gives a shit about a book? I mean, seriously. What's the point? It's just a fucking book. Can't you get another book at the library?
There is an author in the book with your name. That's why they probably drug you into it.
Oh, I don't write books. I'm just a
I know.
groundskeeper. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. Oh. This is why I just...
This is probably a really long conversation for
Yes.
what's going on with them.
Yeah.
You can tell. We
Yeah,
can have the
that's fine.
conversation a little bit.
Nora, you're relatively familiar with this area. So, if you want to also pursue the woman, you can go a different path.
Are there any other paths where people can like sneak in on us that I know of?
There are a few vantage points that are up higher.
could I possibly reach them to place?
Yeah, you just need to do a dexterity roll
Okay.
to see.
Hold on one second. All right, dexterity.
Okay. So, while you're doing that, you can do what you were just saying to me, but you have to go to multiple places. Okay.
That might take too long.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna follow behind them, but try to be like very stealthy again still, so I can stand behind and observe what happens.
Okay. Just a stealth roll then. Okay, you're good. So Simon, Sarge finally catches up to you, slightly out of breath. Simon, you said you were about to fire your weapon.
Yeah, I am sick of this. This woman threw a knife at my head. I'm having her down.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your gun. Your fun little gun there. It's towards the bottom. Where
One would
the-
assume I would miss this.
Firearms?
Yeah, no, not the firearm skill. The actual.
What's the firearm
weapon.
skill for?
Oh, the actual gun itself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It uses the skill check against it, but
Oh,
it
okay.
has there's some bonuses
Of
associated.
course.
That's
course.
why. Yeah.
Oh.
The traditional miss.
Yeah.
There was.
Yep. Okay, so it kind of zooms past her head, and she looks at you, really pissed off. And then we're back to Sarge.
God damn, be careful where we're shooting. Fucking ricochet. You gotta shoot him in the leg like that, and I'm gonna shoot her in the leg.
Okay.
So roll my pistol.
Yep. All right.
I like the fact that the roles are actually making this even more of a stupid slapstick comedy.
Well, so you managed to shoot her in the leg, and let me. Damn. That's a lot.
Like I'm just trying to make it so she can't sprint away from us anymore. And
Well,
we
she
can
doesn't have
track her.
anywhere to go. She actually ran into a room that doesn't lead anywhere else.
Is it got corners?
Yes.
I was just about to
Okay.
ask that.
Yeah, I was like, oh, you got this. I'm backing away.
You can't leave yet. Not your turn. So, Miss Stone, she grudges a little bit, and now her leg is bleeding. And
Does she fall over?
she kind of like kneels down, right? So like when her on her other leg, she's like
Yeah,
kinda-
I think it might be worth shooting her again because I feel like that gun should have put her on her back.
No, I meant to shoot her in the leg. I don't want her to die because I got questions.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But I'm feeling like if you shot her in the leg, she should have fallen over. I'm
Did
concerned.
she not fall over?
To the bullet.
She like half fell over. She with her leg, and it hurts and it's bleeding. So,
Anyway, I'm going to level the gun at her.
you can't yet.
Oh, it's not my turn.
No.
Carry on.
Okay, Evelyn, you may. Why is this not working? There's something wrong with the Roll20 that's pissing me off right now. Sorry.
What's it doing?
It's not playing the music. So I
I
don't.
can hear stuff.
Maybe the song's not on.
It's on repeat. I even stopped and played it again. It's just not working. Okay, well, sorry, no music for you guys. So anyway.
Yeah, it's telling me that it is playing music, but I can't
can
hear
hear
it.
Yeah.
I can hear it's like
I can
cave
hear
dropping.
Sound, splash noise, yeah.
It's the
No.
cave drippy noise. For
Yeah,
me.
but that's not the one that I'm trying to play. It's fine. It's
I'll
fine.
try-
It's whatever.
I'll try refreshing and see if I hear it.
Okay. Like I can
now,
hear the-
now I hear it when I refresh.
Okay, I'll refresh mine real quick. Sorry, guys.
And you got looping.
There it is. Yeah, it's on loop. It just for some reason like stopped working in my.
Well, it
browser.
does that sometimes. It's
Okay.
really weird.
Okay. So. Now, Evelyn, you're with Price Redding. You've had some conversation back and forth. You realize it's pretty evident that he just doesn't want to be here. However, some of the things that he's told you has been kind of, what's the word?
Well, in general, I was going to try to find out how he is somewhat, if he is or how he is somewhat connected to the gypsies and the stuff that's known to be around St. Anne's. Like, that's kind of where I was going to lead the conversation.
Okay, yeah.
And she's very blunt. You know, like I role play her as being very blunt. She's not trying to be sneaky about it.
Yeah.
She's going to ask him straightforward, like, you know, what do you want, you know, like the gypsies. They seem to be somehow connected into your day-to-day. You know about them. You were trying to run away from them. You got caught here.
Well, the problem is that I live on the grounds, and so I don't really have anywhere else to go when they show up. And it's not so much the gypsies, it's really these other people that do strange things out by the old church that hasn't been yet rebuilt. And so...
Oh, I just heard of a gypsy league that was there. I
we
assumed
do have
that was the
gypsies
same.
that live at St. Anne's, but I don't think that they're involved. I'm not really sure.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not there questioning them either, so I just keep my head down and mind my own business. And yeah, so that's pretty much it.
Well, we'll get you out of here. We're very sorry you got so caught up in this mess.
All right. So, to answer your question in Discord, because it takes too long to type out, there's you still have those ones, and the other ones are, it's like a pretty big book, so yeah. Okay, so let's do this. We're back at Nora. So you are going after them.
Mm-hmm.
And you're being stealthy. So you see the woman kind of hunched over with like almost like kneeling, like she's propping herself up on her other leg, and you see her leg is bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
So she's injured, and the three of you notice that she is grinning.
So I'm looking around in the room trying to figure out why she stopped in this particular room. Can I do a spot hidden to see if there's any
Spot hidden first, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I missed it. Okay. To see if there's like any indication as to why she stopped in this particular room, like if there's anything on the walls or any symbols or anything.
Yes, do an occult roll.
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay, look, I don't want to like get really pissy about this. I think your character sheet is just like wall to wall fucking 90s. Because
But it says 65. So, Nora, you recognize several symbols in the wall. They're actually very hard to see. They've been inscribed in there, like carved into the walls. And you haven't yet stepped into the room, but you know that if you do, you're not getting out.
Okay.
So
now I'm cussing to myself. God damn it. Now I have to try and figure out how to save these idiots. Just making this job 10 times harder than it needs to be. I am going to see if there if there's like anything around the outside of the room that I can like figure out how to allow them to escape from it.
Okay, we'll come back to that in a second. So Simon, it's your turn. You are going to try to shoot her in the head.
No, I'm not going to shoot her in the head.
No.
I'm not going to shoot her in the head.
She's standing there smiling now?
Yeah.
What are you smiling about?
Oh, you just are absolutely foolish men.
All right, foolish men we may be, but we have got more guns in this situation than you. So how about you start talking?
Death is only the beginning.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense. So carry on with the talking.
If you believe in Jesus, yeah, I mean, it's okay.
Well,
I believe in something much greater than a silly little story.
Okay.
Santa?
What? No, look.
What?
Okay, Sarge. Hold on here.
Yeah.
All right. What are you talking about? Why have you been throwing knives at my head? And what are you talking about when you're talking about believing in more things? I don't even care about that. Okay? All I want is answers to questions I'm asking. I don't care about what you believe in. I don't give a shit about your little god, whatever that is. Okay? All I want to know is why you're taking pot shots at my head with a fucking knife.
And you followed me all the way down here. Why do you think I did that?
I mean, that was the question that I just asked.
I don't.
You
Why is it
already
not?
know.
Can we skip past the rhetorical shit and you can just answer the questions that we ask, or you get one in the other knee? How about that?
Can I look behind us? Like, is there something behind us?
Well, you guys walked down the hallway into the room, so there's.
I mean, I
just
have a
hallway.
flashlight. Can I? Is no one behind us?
It's just the hallway. No, there's nobody behind you.
I'm like, I mean, but no, you're lady, you're weird, man. What, you got shot in the leg? Why are you not freaking out right now?
Pain is really nothing to me.
Okay, that's magical. You don't get hurt. You smile at pain. Back to the original question that I asked, without any mumbo jumbo about gods, if possible.
You have been lured down here. That is what happened. That is why there was a knife thrown at your head.
All right, fair enough.
That's simple enough for you.
Sarge, do you want to...
I
I'm
don't
going to go and check
understand.
the door. Hold on a second. Keep an eye on her.
Okay.
So I'm going to go and check the door, I guess. The door, the backwards passage to make sure it's still like...
You can't leave the
that back-
room. You try, but
in
you
the
can't
sense
leave
of
the
like
room.
wall of force, or in the sense of like...
I never walked in the room.
You guys both walked into the room
Oh, did we?
when you went to go shoot her.
I thought
In
it
the
was in the
sense of, like, wall of
I thought I
force,
was in the hallway still.
I'm definitely in the room.
Yeah. I believe since she
In the
was pretty
sense of,
far
like,
into the middle of the
wall
room.
force or what?
Go ahead.
Well,
In the
I
sense
could-
of, like,
You can't
Okay.
see anything in front of you, Simon, but you have this like physical incapability of crossing past the entrance of the room.
Sarge, we've got a small problem now. Other than the crazy woman, and I'm gonna slap the like empty air that I can't get through.
What? Yeah. Wait. Oh, so
Yeah,
I
this
look
is-
around.
We've got bigger issues now.
Yeah, we do. We got a lot of issues. I'm like looking at the corners, like very paranoid. I'm like,
Could you
okay.
keep an eye on the crazy woman though?
Yeah, sure. I'm looking at everyone right now. I'm perceiving everything because I have to. What's the crazy woman doing?
She's kneeling down and staring at you and Simon, and she's still grinning.
Where's the dagger?
She has it sheathed.
I mean, so okay. I don't understand. So we can't get out of this room now. So we're just gonna sit in here and die.
That's what I'm seeing so far. Yeah, unless one of the girls comes and helps us, we are in some trouble.
Like, there's no roof? It's just like closed off. Can I roll spot hidden?
Yeah. What are you looking for?
Secret passageways.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Bam.
There's no secret passages here. This is a legit. She purposely led you into this room.
Okay.
Listen, okay? Now, obviously we got off onto a bad start here, but look. Now stop with the grinning. All right, no, look. The grin isn't cool. All right, look. Now, no. I know you don't, you say you lured us down here, but is there any way, because we got money, is there any way you could possibly potentially be persuaded to open the door again so that we could leave? Now, I know you're crazy, but what is it that we can do to help? Because I feel like you are in a bit of a dangerous situation now. I feel like we have an opportunity here to work out a bit of a bargain whereby you get to keep living and we get to leave. Does that sound like the kind of arrangement you might be in the mood to make? Where's my fast talk skill? I can't even find my sheet. Hang on. There it is.
Okay. Listen.
It's like my only skill that isn't shit.
I realize that you're attached to your mortal life, and that's totally fine. You don't quite comprehend the fascinating and amazing opportunity that you have before you. But let me make this very clear. If I die, you die. It's very simple.
Okay, and now, okay, I see what you're saying there. Now, how does that work in terms of like immense pain? Like, if you feel immense pain, do we feel immense pain?
Oh no, that's just silly.
All right, Sarge, if you could start hurting her. You're a soldier, right? You're good at this.
Okay.
And next area. Evelyn, you have been conversating with Redding. What are we doing? Muted.
I don't exactly know what to do with him because I don't know how to get out of here, and I wanted to help him leave.
Right. Do you mind if I just head off then? You guys.
Do you know how to get out of here?
Sort of. I can usually find my way. I've been down here before, kind of looking around. You know.
Oh, could you stay so that you can help us get out? I'll pay you.
You know, I don't know. If you want, you can persuade or fast talk, whichever is higher.
I don't have any of these things. This is just simply her trying to be nice.
Yeah, I know. I know, but you know.
Yeah. Persuade. She's probably not a charmer, even though charm is a naturally higher skill.
Well, whichever one is higher for you, you can roll. Okay. No.
I would have made the other one if it would have been.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
so close.
Yeah.
Why didn't you roll the other one?
Because she's not a charming person.
Okay. You know what, Mom? Not so much. I'm just gonna go. Yeah. So, good luck with
Can I follow you?
But what about your friends or whatever they are?
I'm gonna come back.
Oh, you're gonna come back by yourself. You're gonna figure out how to. Okay, that's hilarious. Okay, sure. Come along. Let's go have an adventure. Let's do that.
Okay.
Okay. So, Nora, now that you know what you know about the room, whatever will we do?
Do I messaged you in Discord a question.
The one that you have, the thing that you have won't help with that. But
Okay.
you do recognize them from previous studies.
Okay.
And there is a way, but you have to do something with the person who put them there.
Okay. So can I do a knowledge? Or
Occult. Yeah.
Occult?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Sorry, it sometimes doesn't pop for me because it's in streamer mode, so it doesn't notify me when you.
I know you're on our side and we're part of the same party, but there's a point at which I really hope you actually fail a dice roll.
Okay, so I'm trying to say this in a way that makes sense without giving too much away.
We can just deafen ourselves if you want to say something.
Nah, that's okay. Okay, so Nora, you need to. Let me look at actually your equipment that you have because that might help. Hold on, real quick. Let me just double check. Where the fuck did they all go? Of course they're. Oh, that's right, because I refreshed it, closed everything. Jolly good.
Jolly
good. Okay. Okay. So You can counter what's happening, but it's gonna cost you the thing of the barrier to do it.
Okay. So that'll be
The variable. I'll do the. I'll let you know in chat, in our chat, how much you'll spend to do that, and it'll take a minute, so a full round to do, if you want to do that, and just roll the 1d10 on, just the 1d10. So you do /roll and then 1d10.
so type /roll and 1d10.
Yeah, space 1d10. Yeah.
All right. So I have to go inside the room for this, right?
No, you have to be close enough to the barrier that they have to be able to do it, so that it intersects with it.
Okay.
Make sense?
So I'm gonna go up to the edge of the door where they are, and like yell at them to get their attention.
Okay.
First of all, I need you two to calm down right now, and I need you to slowly step as close to me as you possibly can.
Where are you?
Have you noticed the crazy woman with the
Yes.
cackling? Because that's an issue that we've got in here.
Back slowly and just walk towards me, and I'm gonna need to know that I can trust you after what's about to happen.
Yeah, that's something that's in very short supply right now.
I need to know that I can trust you.
I mean, if you get me out of here, yeah, you can trust me.
And you?
I will. Why do you need trust all of a sudden?
I'm gonna save your ass, but I'm gonna need to know that I'm gonna be okay afterwards.
As long as I'm alive, I guess.
All right. So
All right, we're gonna need to get that book though. Apparently, everyone wants that hot new book that's flying off the shelf.
I
take
don't
that
care
many
about the
away
book
from
at all.
that stat, and the first one out of the 3.
That'll be
At
out
the
of
Yeah, out of your total 84, take away
Okay.
that number. Okay. So, the woman, she begins to mumble something kind of low and deep. Simon, you can go ahead and make an occult roll to see
bummer.
if you recognize it.
Or crazy lady who's smiling at us.
Who recognizes it? Who has actually heard the language spoken? Who was in the place where the language was invented? Simon! That's who! Tell me things!
So you...
Simon's from Relay.
Okay, so you notice that she is chanting a seal spell. And she is chanting in the way of... I cannot pronounce any of these words, so we're just gonna say
You wanna
Cthulhu,
type it?
Relay, Fatagan, that whole thing.
As in Fingloim, Magluana.
Yeah, all that, yeah. And she's repeating it over and over again.
Do I know anything about this other than that it's a seal spell?
No. You just know it's not good if she's chanting it.
Oh man, Sarge. Okay, look, I'm gonna walk over and.
Wait, no, we gotta be by the wall. Don't talk to her. Wait, she's chanting something in here.
Step away.
We need to stop. Yeah, but we need to stop her from chanting. Really important that we stop her chanting right now.
Wait, can I just shoot her and the distractor?
Yeah, that works. Do that.
And I'm
Okay.
just saying it's in your best interest to stay as close to me as you possibly can.
Yeah,
I mean,
so you
I
can
might-
shoot
I
at
might-
her, just don't move
Yeah,
from
we-
where you currently
Okay,
are.
so I
Okay.
fire in the traditional manner then.
Okay.
So here, I'm gonna prepare to miss with my gun.
Yeah, well, you can do that after Sarge and Nora go. So, Sarge, you can,
Alright.
you
Okay,
can shoot if you'd like.
I don't want to get close to her. So yeah, I'm not. Will you please shut the fuck up?
Roll.
Did that roll? No, roll. There we go.
Maybe blew her damn head off.
Yeah,
That's gonna be
basically.
really- That's gonna be really healthy for us if that happens.
That was all her health. She's critically injured right now. Like, she's bleeding out.
But she's not chanting.
No, she stopped chanting from that.
Nice one, Sarge. I'll call that a win.
She did. Can we get out of here?
Didn't she say if she died that they would die?
She's not
She's
dead.
not
She's
dead.
bleeding out.
Oh
We need
yeah,
to work
yeah.
very rapidly.
Yeah, we need to get out of here.
Okay, we've stopped. Yeah, okay,
Okay.
that's good.
So
Any news on you?
yeah, so Nora, it's wait, sorry, Evelyn, are you still walking back with Redding? Oh, muted.
I was eating, so I didn't want you
No,
to
that's
see
okay.
it.
That's okay.
As I'm as I'm walking with him, I'm
Mhm.
actually going to be like tearing little pieces of paper and kind of making like a trail as I go. And I also have my compass out to help me
Oh,
with
okay.
remembering, kind
Cool.
of to get a modifier from that.
Yeah. As you were walking, you did hear like a brief echo of a gunshot, though. Just letting you know.
Oh
And
You're
Redding
dumb.
is like straight up unfazed. He just keeps walking.
no! Ready? That might be my friends. How far away is it from where we're at right now?
Oh, probably another mile and a half or so.
A
Whatever
mile
that
and
is
a
in
half?
English, I don't know. Sorry.
We use miles. What the hell are you talking about?
I thought you guys use kilometers.
Yeah, kilometers.
We use kilometers. You mutants. It's 3.28 leagues. Is what it is.
Leagues. There you go.
We used those 600 years ago.
I thought you guys were still on
That
kilometers.
might be my friend.
No, we use mile. England's weird. We don't like the metric system, but we use it anyway.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah.
How many more times does it branch?
Oh, there's a. I don't even know. There's a lost track. There's just so many of them. This is a very, very large cave system. In case that wasn't apparent, you know all those
How
buildings
do you
over
know I
there.
get back?
Because I go down here for funsies. You know, when I'm bored, looking at the sky upstairs.
Can I please pay you to come back with me so that you can show me how to get out?
Honestly, I'm not really interested. So good luck. But I'm gonna go. I've actually been in this damn place.
Okay, fine!
And I just start running back the other way.
Okay, so back over to Nora. You're the 1 minute came by, and what happens here is the following. You guys, Sarge and Simon, you see almost like this heat wave start emanating away from Nora in a spherical shape. And it's moving towards you. And as it crosses the door threshold where you are pretty close to Simon, you hear this like electrical noise, and all of a sudden it looks like sparks come out of the air, like just this weird kind of like almost electrical, right? So and Nora, you can let them know that it's safe to come out now.
As long as you stay within this circle, you're going to be safe. You can thank me.
All right.
I'm already in the circle. Like,
We're in
I'm
the
like,
circle. That's great. Let's get it. She seems to be dying over there, which I think has got to count as a win. So how about we leave her to die and get the hell out of here?
So what you'll need to do is go to the edge of the circle that's out towards the hallway, and you're gonna need to let the thing that you just did dissipate.
Okay.
And that'll probably, let me look at this real quick. Oh, or you can ask Sarge to run through it with a strength check.
So if I walk, will it like follow with me? Can they come with me, or?
Well, the thing is it stays wherever it is, wherever it was cast, right? So you guys need to, you can either wait for it to dissipate, which will be a few rounds, or you can ask Sarge to kind of run towards the hallway. Just, you don't have to tell him necessarily what's going to happen, but if he does the strength check and it passes, then it'll be fine. He's not going to get injured. Let me just put it out.
I feel like I have to fill them in on what I'm doing.
Okay.
So they can trust me a little bit more. All right. Now I've just cast a barrier spell to protect you fools who seem to be just running as quickly as you possibly can towards death. Now, if you want to continue to survive right now, I'm going to need you to come close to me. Even closer. You need to run towards this barrier.
I'm not running into solid walls. What are you talking about?
No, it's not a
Okay.
wall. It's not a wall.
I run into it.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to trust me. Because the barrier that I'm casting is either going
I'm
to
trying to
keep
get the
you
fuck out of that room,
or
man.
her out.
You're out of the room. You guys are on the edge of the hallway towards the main open area. That because it's 100 yards the barrier.
Yeah.
And like you guys can still see like that kind of, you know how when there's flame, that heat like kind of, what's it called?
Yeah.
You know, the
Heat
emanating.
wave?
Yeah, the heat.
Heat
So
wall?
Sarge, you'll make it next time. But the first attempt that you make towards running to the edge of the hallway, you kind of like bounce backward. Like you went up against something.
I'm gonna be walking along behind him and not in fact running against the barrier. That's
I
pretty
need you
funny,
to
but if you think I'm
concentrate.
doing that and bouncing off solid air for you,
You need to concentrate and get your mind together if you're going to make it past this.
so what you're saying is there's no way out of the room other than running into the solid, like, air.
You can run through it if you believe that you can hard enough. I need you to be strong for
Should I
me.
clap my hands as well and talk about fairies?
This is like, yeah, it's like
It
Peter
was Peter
Pan.
Pan. I think Peter Pan
I
wasn't
could just
written
leave
at
you
this
here to
point.
die.
I don't
But I think
want to
Peter Pan
die
was
in this.
It would be so much easier if I would just ignore the fact that all of you are living and I didn't have
Why
to listen
is
to any of my
everyone
voice.
in England so angry? Okay, I'm gonna try to run through this thing again. Bam.
You take another serious sprint towards it and pass right by.
Okay, yeah, okay, I'm out of that fucking room. I'm
Does
great.
that mean I can walk through behind him, or do I have to run through it as
You
well?
can walk through it.
That's right.
It breaks the barrier.
Mm.
And you see the heat wave kind of just collapse.
Okay,
Oh.
so that was great. You with the chanting, him with the running, me with the walking out of here. Let's go.
Me with the shooting. I'm gonna turn that bitch who's dying now. I was like, got out of your goddamn room, you stupid cunt. Okay. Sorry for my French. All right.
Yeah, I share your sentiment. Can we leave?
All right. As you guys are going out towards the entryway, back towards those wooden doors, Evelyn is back on the steps, but you didn't know she was gone. So Evelyn, you've caught back up with the group.
Wait, where's
Where's the gunshots?
where's dipshit?
Yeah,
We killed that lady in there.
We killed the lady, and this one, it started chanting. It was a whole thing. I don't even want to think about it at this
Wait,
point.
so did you just like do a miracle? Like, are you like a saint or something?
I mean, I'm going to go ahead and assume that that was all fucking, what is that, like a con or something, right?
I picked up a particular set of unique skills in the past few years.
It's being a lying chimney sweep, one of them.
Everyone's saying like weird. What was she saying?
She was chanting in relaying. I do know that it's called relaying, yes?
Where's
No.
You know
That's-
it, yeah.
yeah.
You know
Is
the
it-
name of the language. You just don't
Yeah,
understand.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
what's?
He
Wait,
was
wait.
chanting. It's the same rubbish that them guys out in the church was chanting. It's
Yeah.
the same thing that got associated. You know the case I was telling you about up north? One where all the bodies piled up? Right?
Yeah.
He was chanting the same mumbo jumbo that they were chanting in the church. So, the shooting her in the head thing, I like that.
I liked it too because she wouldn't shut the fuck up.
How much do you know about
you
this,
killed
these
the
people at
lady
this church?
knows about
Nothing. They
Look.
were just chanting.
No,
What were you doing near them while they were chanting?
I didn't like to go close. We pretty much ran away in the other direction.
So we
Yeah.
found the person that was throwing knives at your head, and we can get out of the caves now.
But where's the other
I
dude?
don't know. Can we
Because
get out
I
of
really
the
like that.
Where's Price Redden?
He started to head back to St. Anne's, and I was following him, but then I heard a gunshot, so I came back here.
But why didn't you stop him?
Why is he getting kidnapped? Why did she kidnap him acting like we give a shit?
Why didn't you
Because
stop
I
Price
think
Redden
that
from the-
she knew that we stole him, and so she thought he knew information. That's what I'm gathering from talking to him.
It's
He
not like-
actually is just a groundskeeper at St. Anne's.
He's literally our only lead. Why did you let him leave?
Because he was kidnapped twice, I felt bad for
Do you
him.
think he was kidnapped in this? I think this is a bullshit thing that he just roosted you, and now the guy who knows everything about the underground tunnels that he tried to lead us to, which we're in now, is just gotten away, and now we can't question him.
I'm-
And I would love to interrogate him down
what do you
here.
want me to do?
Well, you have a gun that would kill a wolf. I would have
I
hoped
think-
you would have pointed the gun at him and threatened him a bit with it.
He was a kidnappee, not a... Oh my...
I think
Alright, look, it's fine. We know where he lives. We can go and find him again if we need to. But do we actually have a way out of these fucking tunnels?
Wait, do we need
What I've
that
been
book?
trying to take you towards was the way out.
Okay, well, let's do that then.
Okay, wait,
'Cause,
question.
quite honestly, I am sick of being in the dark and the damp.
Wait, question. Do we need to get that book? What about that book they're all freaking out about? What if they find that book and then we're kind of fucked?
Go get the book.
Well,
I'm
you
personally
said
a big
you
fan of
killed her,
leaving the
so,
book.
I mean, I guess that's the end of that story.
I mean,
Let me-
she was the
Leaving
only
this
one.
cave system is a lot more important than whatever book it is that you're missing.
That book had about
that
stuff
book
about the
caused
hounds.
all this thing that just happened, little girl. All
Yeah,
this
with
stuff.
the hand
Look
hand
at the book.
movements. The hand movement, she's serious right now. When her hands start going, she's super.
Right.
She's really going.
Before we get any answers about why this child seems to know far more about what's going on down here than anybody else, I really do think it might behoove us to get out of the damn
No,
caves
no.
underground.
Okay, hopefully they don't find that book.
I feel like maybe
I
should
give a.
live down
I don't.
here.
I honestly
Live
don't give a
down
fuck
here.
about the book at this point.
If you live down near, that's fine. I understand. It's very hard for girls here in Brighton sometimes. But you can come stay with me at the women's home.
Are you all done, or can we leave?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
leave.
Okay, wait. I'm spot hitting to
You
see
really
if
are
it,
not
like,
a very, very nice girl.
It's not very nice things. It tends to
is
make
there-
me not want to hug every single stranger that I've come across in my life.
is
Yeah,
A,
but you're not very pleasant.
is there fog? Is there fog going on right now? And B, do I see anything else that sticks out to me, like in this little area that we're on these steps, or?
There is no fog.
Okay, I feel better.
However, you guys have the kind of like that feeling, like tingling feeling up your spines. Just like the hair sticking up at the back of your neck kind of
Yeah.
feeling.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I've had enough of being in here, and I've had enough of these tunnels to last me
Okay,
a
can we just
lifetime.
fucking go then? I'm getting that weird.
Like, all right, look, angry 12-year-old, let's go. Lead us out.
I'm 15, thank
Yeah,
you very much.
I'm never gonna remember that. Let's go.
It's so much easier to just let all of you fucking die down here.
Well, you wouldn't let Bryce Redding die, and we're much more likable than him, so let's go.
I mean, you just saved us, so I mean, that's I mean, now we gotta find Price.
She saved you from the chanting lady?
Oh, she did. She made like I don't know what she made.
Well,
I
let's
think-
walk and
quite
talk, people. Let's
honestly,
walk and talk. I want to get out of here.
Oh,
Well,
we're
honestly,
walking.
we've got to-
Okay, we're walking and talking. This is.
Nora is leading you guys actually through the building. So Evelyn, she's not actually going the same way that Price Redding did. Just as a mental note.
Wait, what's that way?
That's the
Yeah.
exit.
Price
But it's-
Redding went that way. Is that the way to the St. Anne's?
The cave system is very large and very old. I'm sure there are more than one ways out. This is the way that I know.
Oh yeah, you're probably gonna get us out of here faster. I think Price was going home.
Yeah, perfect. Anything that gets us out into the sun again, because I am sick of being in these caves.
Can we, yeah. Okay. Let's let's go before weird shit starts happening down here.
Yeah, because
Is
we
there
haven't had
any-
enough of that today.
Are there any like spot hiddens for me to like
So,
notice any particular things?
how did she save you?
Nothing
Oh.
nothing really. It's just
What's her-
the rest of the way you were mostly worried about this particular area, which rightfully so. So the rest of it's just
What is
The,
her
the
particular
crazy
set of
one was
skills?
chanting, and that shit always goes down right before they start killing. And then the other one starts chanting as well. Basically, they're both crazy.
Wait,
one of them was, I don't know.
You chanted?
Yeah, she chants, the other one chants. It was a whole thing. We need to get out.
Do you believe in the lunar cycles too?
I'm sorry?
Do you believe in the lunar cycles too?
The lunar cycles?
Man, like at the new moon they do like a special thing, and at the
What is that? We're
mid-moon-
renewal. What? Renewal.
I have the notes. They're still here. The
I
book was taken, but the notes were not. And then,
I know of it.
oh, so do you believe in that whole restoration at the new moon and like upper things at the new? Let me look at these notes really quick.
Nora doesn't really know how to react to her. It's like,
Yeah, none of us do.
Here it is. The waxing moon and the transformation. And then there's like the full moon. And it's the harvest.
I think the story about how we got those notes was way more interesting than the notes themselves.
Oh, yeah, but she doesn't need to know that kind of information. I want to know if she believes in all this voodoo stuff.
it's not voodoo per se.
Based on what we've seen, I imagine she believes in all sorts of nonsense. Up to and
she's
including Father
chanting.
Christmas.
Now, explain to me. They were both chanting, and one of them chanted louder than the other.
Pretty much one of them frightened the other one with their chanting is my take on this thing.
Wait, what's relaying? I don't understand. Where is that?
Relaying's this made-up language that these crazy fuckers who are up north was cutting each other on it.
So does she? Do you know? What's your name, by the way?
Nora.
Nora. Okay, that's a nice name. That's a very nice name.
I'm Sarge. That's Simon, and now that's Evelyn.
Hi, I'm Evelyn Vincent.
We're all out together. Can we continue to getting out?
Pleasure to meet you.
I mean, I'm still walking. I didn't stop to say people's names.
If we can speed up a little bit, maybe start running.
Oh my God, with the running! Is there? Can I do a listen check to see if people are following us?
Go for it.
It would be prudent to continue to be silent. All these questions tend to be creating a lot of noise.
Nobody's following you.
Knowledge is very powerful, and I feel like since we don't really know you, and you kind of came up to us, and then we were involved in a gunfight, that we should know you better, because right now you're very unpleasant to me, and it makes me uncomfortable.
It wasn't a gunfight. That stupid bitch brought a fucking knife to a gunfight. I'm sorry for my French, but I mean, that's what she did. She was like, I got a knife and I'm gonna kill this guy you don't care about. And I was like, okay. Ooh,
I care about him.
No, he seems like a Looney Tunes. I mean, he didn't care to die. Why?
I think that he has a very rough life.
I don't hear anything.
Very rough life. He's just a groundskeeper and he's chased around by crazy people.
I mean, he made 2 pounds off of us. He's fine. Whatever.
Perhaps maybe we did get off on a slightly bad foot. I was thrown off a little bit by seeing other people down here in the cave system. Nobody was supposed to be down here today.
Why are you down here, though? Because, trust is a two-way street.
I mean, shouldn't you be in school or something?
I've already had all my school. I guess you could say I've been homeschooled.
Okay, is that another way to say you didn't go?
So there's this guy named Weird Johnny from back where I live, and he was homeschooled, but he didn't know how to talk to us or anything.
Yeah. You're one of these people that yeah.
Wait,
no.
did you ride the short bus?
Yeah.
No. Beep. What are you doing down in this cave system, anyways? How the hell did you get down here? And what was your purpose?
We were chasing the crazy one.
The lady with the dagger that just tried to kill you.
Well, she didn't try to kill us,
Let me get this straight.
Once again, she brought a knife to a gunfight.
Bitch. There's a dagger at you, and you decide it would be a good idea to go chase her?
Well, look, just in my defense, I don't like having daggers thrown at my fucking head.
Okay, well, here's the thing. See, we had this book, and someone checked it out, and they tore pages out, and it was kind of important to our investigation. So it started off as something very simple, going to somebody's house and asking them why they took the book pages, turned into someone trying to kill Simon, and then he had to chase them down because, men, and, that kind of thing.
My question is that why is there a giant underground cavern system in Brighton that no one seems to know about, and there's secret stairs that go down into to metal doors that lead to these caverns, and then there's a bunch of dead people that Simon fell on because he's the unluckiest son of a bitch I've ever met. But then he does some really cool shit, unlocks a giant metal door with so many mechanisms. I was like, how the fuck did he do that? And I was like...
Certain set of skills.
My God, you're all exhausting.
Yeah, you're telling me.
How do you talk to people?
It's only 4 in the afternoon, and I'm tired.
Less words.
Actually, I should check my pocket watch.
Less words. I mean, the more words, the better, my mom always used to say, So, I mean, the more I can, describe things, I guess, and, kind of get everything out as fast as I can. So, it'll be okay, that's what happened.
Okay.
To penetrate through all of this, why was you down in the caves again?
back up into what you're investigating. What on earth were you investigating?
Hang on a second here, darling. Okay. You're the 15-year-old down in the caves. How about you tell us a little bit about why you were down there?
I happen to be doing my own investigation, and you, all three of you, just happen to be in the way. So I need to get
So we're doing
out of
investigation.
here.
You're doing
No way!
What are you investigating?
I'm a military scientist. This is very important in government officials.
I'm a time traveler.
I'm being paid.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
I mean, that's what happened.
Yeah, we've been glossing over the whole he thinks he's a time traveler thing, but that's a factor as well.
I mean, you
Has he
believed
hit
me
his
a little
head?
bit ago. No, I didn't hit my head. That's why that dumb dog is chasing me.
We're
Yeah,
kind
apparently
of
he's a
part of the
time
investigation.
What do you mean, that doesn't make sense. Don't humor him.
No, it actually.
I told you I'm
Humor
from the
is actually
future.
how in the dark you all are.
You what? The dog thing's actually real.
There are things in this world, in this universe, that not many people understand or can see. And those who do see them, they tend not to live much longer, I should say. And that's why I'm trying to get you out of this cave system. I'm trying to protect all of you from being exposed to these things.
Okay, well, thank
Fantastic.
you.
More
Let's just
cryptic
get out of the
non-information.
cave and then.
But
Yeah.
you know, one of those things are chasing me. So I mean, I really don't have a choice, and it doesn't matter if I'm in this cave or not. You know.
One of
Silver
them
lining though, it's
still
only chasing
actively
him.
chasing you, which I find extremely interesting over the fact that you've survived this long by having them chase you.
I mean, he's pretty dumb. He like as soon as he's like, I see the fog, I'm like, I'm going the other way, and then I get then
Yeah,
I lose
running
it.
has been quite effective for us so far when it comes
And
to
it only if I hang out in a pub there's a pub that has no corners in it, and I feel really safe in there. I hang out in there, and then like when I'm out in a field or like not by any like crazy corner rooms, I feel a lot better. But I mean that's about it. But like so there's a guy named Mr. Weather. He was eaten by one of these things, and he was saying some weird like time travel shit to the other prize ridden that, you know, God rest his soul, you know, he passed on because he couldn't handle holding that book because a high string black thing, he threatened to kill me. It was a fucking insane day. Sorry for my friend.
Hang on, Sarge. I know we're enjoying giving her loads and loads of information here. So far, I haven't actually heard a single thing from the snotty child about what it is she's doing other than I'm on a cryptic mission. Okay? So until we get more than I'm investigating something, let's stop giving her our life stories. How about that?
What, are you investigating the headless pregnant lady?
Yes, actually.
What?
Wait,
Now,
really?
what were you doing investigating this headless pregnant lady?
We found the body.
God.
You're the
I
ones who
can't-
found the body. Oh,
We
Well,
didn't
we-
find it.
Well, the cops found it, but I came out of the vent and we helped them bring it back, and I drew these symbols down, and I showed her the symbols I drew, and I was like, and then
you came out of a vent and drew some symbols. Dear God, this has gotten way more complicated than I ever thought.
okay, so here,
I think that's weird. The blood glows.
oh, it glows blue. That made me. I didn't understand that. I think they ate some like, you know, those glow sticks or, you know, whatever, and then they got their blood. But I
The blue
mean,
blood is the okay. I think it's
it
clear
has
from
something
this
to do with the
point.
chemical composition.
she
I
said-
think
she think-
I think it's clear at this point that I'm gonna have to tag along with you for a while now.
Based
Alright,
on
wait.
what?
do you know?
Annoying child means you should be tagging along with us.
I'm tagging along with you so you don't get your stupid head into more trouble than you already have, and I've got to protect this guy from the dogs.
You can protect him from the dogs.
How we do that with the dogs? I don't want to be bait.
You're
I
not
actually
going to be
look.
bait.
No, the bait plan was a good plan. What the hell?
It's not a good plan. I'm not going back to the weird round barn that
The
exists.
bait plan continues to be a solid plan B.
Didn't help Mr. Weather because he got eaten anyways.
But we've got some sort of magic 12-year-old now.
15. I'm
Whatever.
a 15-year-old.
Wait, is there like a group of you? Are your parents like wizards too?
My parents are
Wizards.
my parents
I mean-
are a little preoccupied right now by
Wait,
Being
are they the
dead.
dead people?
So
They're not those particular dead people.
That's why
Oh.
you're this way.
So we've got an angry 15-year-old orphan. Magic. I hope you know that you're paying. I'm not paying for her.
I can pay my own way, thank you very much. I'm not useless. I may be young, but I'm not stupid. I've survived this long.
Oh,
And I've got
you-
more knowledge on all this
you got your-
situation that's
you got
happening than
your
all of
day
you.
job.
Had to
You got your
stumble through all this
you got your
like this.
day job working in the hospital, yeah? You got your day job working out there making money, yeah? Or
I have
or
my
is it
own
much
ways
more
of
like-
making money, thank
So
you
you're a
very
thief.
much.
No worries. You're a fucking thief. It's fine. Say it if it's true, but you're a thief, right?
I don't.
What kind of
I
clothes are you wearing?
procure items and find new owners for them. That's not a crime.
That's your offense.
No.
Wait, she's not.
It
she's not
doesn't
a
matter
fence.
what I do or
What?
how I make my money. The things that matter, the fact that now I have to keep all the three of you alive while I continue my investigation on these torsos.
I mean,
There's some things that I have to get straight from the get-go, right here and right now. If you were going to continue to work together, which now we've been forced to do, this was supposed to be something that I was just supposed to handle on my own.
I'm quite happy with you to carry on handling it on your own.
I mean, there's like a billion cultists that you know.
Now you know too much, so you can't continue on your own. Listen, the people that I work for, don't you ever find it strange that so many supernatural things have been happening to you that you've never noticed before in your entire life, but everything suddenly seems to be happening right now?
What do you mean supernatural? I thought it was banana crazies, but you know.
Well, you
you
are
still
banana
are, don't
crazy,
worry, you
but that's
are
another
crazy.
deal.
I thought it was the new moon.
The company that I work for, we go through great lengths to make sure that nobody knows about these things that happen.
What do they know about
And-
time
and
travel?
So what? You work for the
You
government,
work
the
for a
police.
company
What?
and you're a 15-year-old girl?
Time travel
No.
work.
Parents?
Time travel is real. Sorry to break it to you. That's a thing that happens. There are
So,
monsters,
wait.
there
so
are
wait.
things that people don't understand, and it's my job to keep the world in the dark. And now that you already know too much as it is, I had to
Man, the
keep
balance of
people
crazy
alive.
in this group is definitely going up at the moment.
Okay, wait. So you know how to deal with the hounds of like Tenderlock, tetanus, whatever.
Of course I do.
Okay, how do I deal with them?
Very carefully and by staying close to me and not going into rooms with corners.
Oh
Well,
yeah, you know
we had the corner
that sums up
down.
everywhere. Like I should just go live in the forest from now on.
I mean, that'd be one way to do it.
I mean, is there another way to deal with it other than me being bait and then hanging out in the fucking?
I really feel
goddamn-
like we're disregarding the bait plan,
I don't want to be bait.
but we know they'll come to you.
Yeah, I mean, oh my god. Okay, are we out? Of
All
this
right,
game
look.
Did you
yet?
ever find the missing pages to your book?
Oh,
Well, we're doing that. We're missing the whole book now, so we're missing all the pages.
No, there was no, yeah, now that we had no leads at all.
Well, we've still got Price Redding, you know, if you hadn't let him go earlier.
I take a
Well, I
step
took
back.
I don't
And,
understand why you think he's gotten something to do with this. He's a groundskeeper who gets chased around by.
He's a
Weird
weird
people.
groundskeeper.
Balance of coincidence. This is like the second time he's turned up being kidnapped. That doesn't seem like he's
to
not
you.
involved.
Okay, so you guys went to the church and you kidnapped someone, and some of those
Yeah.
cult
Kidnap's a very-
people saw that.
Kidnap's a
and
very
then
strong word for
No,
what we did.
no,
and
none
then-
of them saw
and then
shit.
Yeah, you think that. So,
No, oh,
so
no,
then,
oh.
then he shows up. He shows up back home, and then they grab him to ask him questions because the people that were at the church and ran away from them stole him. So you guys wonder
No, fuck
why
that. Nuh-uh.
this
I don't buy any of that.
We dropped him off like far away, didn't you? Like we didn't go near the thing.
We dropped him off way away from the church.
And none of
I
those
mean,
damn
basically, we
cultists.
kicked him out the side of the road about a mile and a half out.
Yeah, and I hid from them, like hiding his fucking unconscious body. No one saw us, so you know. No, he's some.
I just feel horrible for this person because I think he has nothing to do with this.
I think
and
we
keep
should
on
have
bringing
shot
him
him
through
back
the washer.
there and not gotten
And
locked in
shot
that
an
weird room.
innocent person?
I don't know how innocent this one is. He keeps turning up. It's pretty ropey.
Okay. I'm stepping back and I'm holding something in my hands.
And everybody
Okay, what?
recognizes it as the book.
What the fuck?
What is
All right, this is so you're the one who stole the book. This is great. Okay, so you say you're not a thief, but then here we have proof, evidence positive that you
I
are
have
a
to take that
thief.
back to the library in 5 days.
The overdue charges are going to be the least of your worries. First of all, we've got to find the remaining pages in this book.
She's friends with the smutty librarian. Okay, so I mean, it's important that she returns her books on time.
Sorry, are we glossing over the fact that this tea leaf has already lied to us several times?
Why did you steal the book? What happened? Why? What?
I needed to study it.
So yes.
So you
stole
already
the
knew we
book,
were
is what
involved in
you're
the
saying.
same kind of thing.
And until now, I didn't know that you were also investigating the same murders that I was looking into. Now look. Okay, the truth of it is, 5 years ago, something very similar happened to my parents.
Psychoanalysis. Well, that didn't work.
I'm not even going to roll psychoanalysis.
You
'cause I've
got
got seven in psychoanalysis.
Still better chance than Sarge.
Oh yeah, but only because we're both shit, not because I'm good.
Go on with your story. I believe you.
You sound truthful and honest.
5 years ago, something extremely similar happened to my parents. And now I'm trying to figure out what happened and get some answers on it. That's why I needed the book. That's why I was following you.
So you've been
That's
investigating.
why we
this
need to
since
work
you was
together
10.
now.
Wait, 5 years ago. Wait, didn't you investigate something similar to this, Simon?
Yeah, but that was up north. I don't think it's going to be involved with this little.
Well, how long ago
It's
was
going to be
that
involved with
one?
Nora.
I mean, it's
That was,
coincidental.
I don't know. It was like 5, 6 years ago, I guess, something like that. I mean, that's a coincidence, though. It was a series of murders.
I mean, that's a
I wasn't
huge
involved.
coincidence.
I'm not a police. I wasn't involved in the investigation. I was just doing a missing
Give
person
me that
thing.
book. Give me that book.
I think I'll hold on to the book for a little bit longer.
I want to look at it about these things.
Yeah, just give her the book.
Just give her. She's the
I've been
book
looking
Grudgingly
through that
hand
book
it
for the
over.
last 2 days.
Okay, so I start flipping through the book, and I'm gonna actually look and see if there's any like information about like this time specifically, like you know, like an Aztec calendar, the kind of thing. Like you know what I mean? Because we already know about these like lunar cycles. I'm wondering if there's some kind of like yearly cycle thing in the book. You know what I'm saying? Like so if this happened 5 years ago and then it's happening again, if there's like some kind of like correlation with like any kind of dates. So it's gonna probably take me a while because I'm gonna be researching multiple entries to see whether or not like weird things happen at the same 5-year mark all the time, like that kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, you can do that while you're not walking out of the cave. Because you're gonna end up. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna pretend, since she gave me back the book, that I'm looking
Are we
for.
out? Are we
Yeah,
out of the
I'm gonna
cave?
lie,
or are we still
actually.
trucking
I
along?
would say that you guys have probably gotten pretty close to the exit, so to speak. You've now since like walked over a mile at this point. So.
I mean, that's nothing.
So
about these people that you work for, then.
When my parents were murdered, there's a group of people that kept me from going to the orphanage.
All right,
That's
and
why
the name of this shadowy council of folks are?
I'm sorry?
What's the name of this group?
Their name isn't important.
That's quite
Well,
important
I mean,
to me.
it
hence
is
the question.
important.
They don't have a name. It's
If you say it's the Nazis, I'm leaving.
no, it's not the
Man,
damn
the Nazis.
Nazis.
Wait, it's a political party. Shut up with the Nazi thing. He's been going on about that a lot. Don't worry about it.
I'll tell you, watch out in like a fucking couple of years, and you'll be like, oh shit, Sarge was right.
Yeah. Okay. Time travel's real. Whatever. Okay. Look. Who is this big group of? I'm not. Okay. Look. Don't just nod like time travel actually is real. Okay.
It is to me now, because that's what happened.
All right. Whatever. So about this group that looked after you and prevented you from going to the orphanage. What was that? Who were they?
Well, they were like a family to me. You know, they sheltered me. They taught me everything I know.
That is a
And
beautiful
they told
story.
me that
You should write that story down and tell it to children. But while you're telling it to children, could you include a name?
Can I tell them the name? Is it like a...
It would break
Okay.
the rules, but you could if you wanted to.
The name's not important. The nameless.
Yeah,
What,
'cause
they're called
that's pretty-
the nameless, or
That's pretty standard. No, everybody doesn't have a name. I believe you completely 15-year-old.
I mean, wait, is it? Hold on, I gotta look something up real quick before I start saying a bunch of random things.
Go ahead, keep talking.
So yeah, so far you're asking an awful lot on faith. You won't give us the name of the people you work for. You won't tell us what it is you're investigating other than the thing we already told you, which quite honestly, love, I pulled that trick myself a bunch of times. It's not that sharp, all right? You're an angry 15-year-old girl who's working down here in the dark. Why should we believe literally anything?
Hey, you didn't call her 12 this time, though.
Yeah,
I
I know.
do a
I was
charm
gonna
roll.
do that.
Yes,
I
you
mean,
can do a charm roll.
You were CA?
Your mic
I
broke
was
up.
going to say, one day you're going to fail one of these and I'm going to be there. And it's going to be on me and I'm going to resist the fucking charm roll. Any time now, it's coming.
How do wait, is that a contested roll for us, or?
You guys can contest it, yeah. You'd have to
How?
be lower than 61.
Okay, what's it for what? We have to roll a charm?
Yeah.
Can I mark that one?
No, that's only a hard success. Not extreme.
God damn it.
Where is charm on this bastard chart? Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, that seems about right.
Okay, well, you got under 61.
I fumbled. I completely
Yeah, but not if you
believe
fail.
her.
Okay, well, I'm like,
The group that I'm associated with, they don't have a name because they don't need to have a name. The world doesn't need to know that they even exist. The important thing is that we protect you from things that you should never have to experience or know about.
Whatever, love. As long as you're leading us out of this fucking tunnel, well...
wait, I mean, like, okay, like,
Evelyn
I'm-
and Simon are on board. Sarge, not so much.
I mean, like, okay, the time travel exists, but like, and all this, that's what you're telling me. Then you're telling me, oh, I gotta hang out with you so the dogs don't get me. But why hanging out with you is gonna make that happen? And then what's going on with all the pregnant ladies getting their heads chopped off? And like this happened 5 years ago. Was the lady pregnant 5 years ago too? I don't know, but you know,
I wasn't even looking for some lady.
I mean, like, whoever was killed, you know, and then we're finding legs and shit, and then there's fucking, where's that medical examiner and all that kind of crap. But wait, I mean, like, what? I don't understand. Why don't they have a name? What do you got? Oh, I work for Winky Doo Solicitation. I don't know.
Oh, Sarge, man,
Okay,
it's not even
listen.
worth the
The
fight.
dogs are still going to come after you. The reason why I need to stay near you is because I can ward them off and keep them away from you.
What?
So
Wait,
basically, you're as useful as a circular room to us, right?
how do you ward them off?
The skills that I've learned from my time with my family.
Okay,
They've
okay.
taught me how to handle these things.
What do you mean ward off? Like
I have knowledge on this subject. I know how to handle these situations right now.
but I mean, like you said, ward off. Do you wear something, or do you have to like yell weird relaying? You say relaying,
No.
relaying.
I don't
can
know,
just
it's got
I
a
can just
apostrophe in the
temporarily
middle.
keep
I don't
them
know.
from ripping your throat out. And if that doesn't sound appealing to you, then I could just walk away right now.
I mean, that does
You're
sound
on your
appealing,
own.
but like, why is there secret people looking into the weird cultist people?
Oh look, this is all rubbish. But honestly,
We're trying to protect you all.
I'm getting paid to follow anyway, so whatever, love. You just say
Was your mission to protect us specifically?
No, my mission is to investigate what's going on. I just happen to stumble along you fools. I had no idea that
we
other
must
people
we must be on the right path if we're where you're
all
at.
the time isn't gonna make us want to follow you anymore, girl.
I'm quite surprised you actually got this far, considering.
I mean, wasn't that hard?
Saying.
Alright, so you guys have made it out of the cave system. You actually emerge out into a building.
What building?
Just a random house. It's not occupied. There's
It's
dust
an
around.
all-
It's not quite boarded up, but you know, it's a small
Is it-
town home. You're in.
magic, another derelict house. I am really enjoying adding these to my collection of derelict houses that we've seen today.
Wait, you said something about this missing page though.
She asked if we knew where it was, and we didn't.
Well, wait. Do you know where it is?
Me? No. I'm still just in the dock as you all are. That's
probably was back in that house, but because we didn't have the book back in the house, I didn't think to look for the missing page because it was kind of a dead end at that point. Now we have the book back, so I didn't look for a missing page.
Well, what do you want to do next?
What time is it?
It's like 4 o'clock.
4-ish.
This has been a very long day, and I need a whiskey.
Are we going to the round pub?
Let's go to the round pub because it makes him feel very safe, and I want him to feel safe right now.
As long as they sell fucking whiskey, I don't care where we go.
I mean, we gotta go get your car, right?
Yeah. Where are we?
Yeah, where the fuck are we?
You're like 5 miles from the house that you first went into.
Okay, so we're gonna walk 5 miles. We're gonna get because we're on. Where are we now? This is Chapel's. Oh, for fuck's sake! Right.
Can we get a taxi around here?
No.
It's true. This is not a very good neighborhood, is it?
Is it? No.
I mean, we might. If we walk about 2 miles in that direction, we'll hit the city center, and then we can get a taxi.
Can I look for like a car to kind of commandeer?
Yeah. Luck roll.
And just start walking in the direction.
How'd you get here?
Ooh.
Oh.
No, there's no vehicles. This is a pretty slummy, poor neighborhood, so.
I mean, let's just start walking.
Looks
if anyone,
like it.
It's that way. It's about 5 miles. It's gonna take us about an hour. I don't know.
I mean, like, if anyone comes up to us, just be like, keep on stepping, Fucking.
If anybody comes up to us, we'll not talk to them like we would on anybody else on the street. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, like, that's, like, if they're acting like they're gonna mug us, I'm gonna shoot them.
What? No, you're not. No, you're not gonna shoot them. The gun's there.
No, no.
Oh, God damn it. All right.
Yeah, you put the gun.
How about, I like
killed or arrested before
that
we
would be
get
like
safety?
I take out my brass knuckles and put them on. I was like, can I punch shit out of them?
Oh, look, tell you what. If we do get mugged in the middle of the day in Brighton, I will allow you to punch them once in the face without knuckles on.
Okay, all right. I'll agree to no knuckles. All right.
You're a big lad. If we do get mugged at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on the streets of Brighton in bright sunlight, then yes, you can take what action you see fit.
Okay.
Sunlight is figurative, of course, for the storm that's still
there.
there.
Well, it's,
Oh, how big is that storm?
Did I look up and it's still there?
Yeah, the storm is still going. It's drizzling, not raining as hard as it was before, so enjoy that nice 5-mile walk.
We need to get out of the... Oh, we need to get as far away from the storm as we can.
All right, but unless
we
you
were
want to
there.
walk,
We
we're
were
going to
there
get the
this
car.
morning.
Yeah, you have to leave Brighton to do that.
Yeah, we can get out of Storm's ambit, but we still got to go and get the car first to do that. Otherwise, we're just walking away from the storm.
This morning we left the city to get away from the storm. However, all of our investigating things were still back in the city, so we came back for one of them.
We saw an old man die today for touching a book.
Oh, and you found it!
Yeah, plus it's been a very full day for us.
His eyes turned black, and he was like, "You're gonna die here." And I was like, "No, I'm not," and I left.
Simon, do you know a place in town that I can buy one of those flasks?
Yeah, I can tell you about 5 or 6 you can get on. You can have some of this one right now if you want.
Oh, you're a gem.
You can't have any because 15 and all.
Ugh.
What, 15-year-old can't drink in England?
I mean, they can. They just, shouldn't because it's supposed to be in school and that, right?
I can have a drink.
I mean, you can. You can, just not my whiskey.
Just
what? I really take the edge off.
Drink
okay, wait. Okay, as we're walking, and I'm making sure no one else is around, I was like, so, okay, your secret organization, so I'm going to call them the CIA, so I think you work for the CIA. All right, so CIA is basically, do they have an expert that works with the Hounds of Tetanus?
Tindalos.
Tindalos. All right, I'm sorry.
We tend to deal in all things supernatural, not just the hounds.
I mean, so like, do you guys like hang out with Jesus and stuff?
No,
He's like supernatural, right?
With Jesus, we study things and prevent them from happening. Do you always talk this much?
He does, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what I do.
What
happened? I can look mean and intimidating, but like I like talking and like I like figuring stuff out. It's pretty fun. But there's a time for talking and a time for walking. This is the time for talking right now.
I put
walking and talking.
The special book back into my bag, and I pull out the book on Brighton wildlife.
Okay.
And I start looking at that as we go. Okay.
But I'm
basically just walking along in a grump.
If I'm getting hunted, right? So you make it like the hounds can't find me if I'm hanging out with you. Is that what you're saying?
I could put up a temporary ward to protect you until they move on.
I mean, they're pretty dumb in finding me. I mean, they
can still find you. It just protects you from getting your throat ripped out.
But there's multiple. There's only one.
I can only put it around you.
That's all right. It's only hunting him.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Here's the deal.
Oh, there's more hounds. There's just only one hound per person.
Oh, okay. So.
And have a particularly, I guess, stupid hound. So I guess that's count yourself lucky on that one. The last person I encountered that was being hunted by a hound, they had all of 15 minutes.
I mean, okay, so maybe they just don't know where I'm at, because they're dumb. But here's the thing: is there a way? So when you're hunting a deer, you got like mask your musk. I told this story before, but they just kept focused on the deer pee. But like let's say, so you put a little like deer in heat urine on your neck, so it gives that aroma, so they can't smell your odor.
Where do you get the deer urine from?
I don't know. I'm maybe
underneath the deer while she pisses.
I don't know. I don't get the urine. All right, I'm not a urine catcher. All right, I don't know how it works. I don't know if there's a deer farm somewhere. I only went hunting with my daddy, and then he would I put it up.
Where did your dad get the deer urine?
He bought it from a store. I don't know. I only live here. Okay, so. When you do that, it masks your aroma, is what I'm saying, so they can't find you, and so they sneak up on you, you can pow, I'm having venison for dinner tonight, that's great. Is there something similar that we can do instead of making me bait or doing temporary work? I want more of a permanent solution that will.
Okay, listen here. Your first mistake is assuming that the supernatural works the same way as a deer does. They don't sense your musk, they sense your soul, your presence. They sense you in your entirety. They're not sniffing you out like your stench.
So if you're saying if I go to purify myself in confession or something, then I'll be fine?
No, they sense you as you are. Oh, God, it's like explaining this to a brick wall.
I mean,
well, you have to understand, ma'am. Ma'am, that we don't know any of the stuff you're saying because it's not public knowledge. You have a secret specialized organization that you won't tell us the name to, and that's for a reason. It's because nobody else in the world knows us. So maybe we are dumb, but I mean, you don't have to keep saying it over and over and over again.
Okay, that is fair. I'll give you that one. Okay, so no, you cannot mask any musk from the dogs from finding you. They don't work that way. There's a lot of particularly frustrating things about the supernatural. In order to, I guess the saying would be fight fire with fire, which is why I've been trained in wards and barriers to protect. As I use supernatural to fight against supernatural. Your little guns. But in most scenarios, you got lucky with that crazy woman in there. But
I shot her in the head, and she, there's no luck about that. You get shot in the head, and you're like, oh, I'm dead.
You're lucky that she was immortal. That's what you're lucky about.
Wait, what do you mean mortal?
As long as you two believe that you can protect him, that's probably enough for now, right?
Yes.
Wait.
It doesn't matter. It's obviously rubbish. At least, as long as you both fucking believe it, then let's just go with that.
But how long's a temporary ward?
Maybe like a day.
And so, wait, you put it on me or you put it on you?
I put it on you.
Okay. So I guess we're gonna be like best of pals, and like I gotta like bunk up with you and stuff. So because I don't have anywhere to stay, and you can make me invisible.
God, what have I got myself into?
I'm sure you've got a very nice house at the age of 15. Most children do.
Yeah. Where do you sleep?
Yeah.
I sleep in hotel rooms, alleys, woods, wherever I need to.
Right, I've got a house. That's probably more comfortable than the woods.
That might be a little slightly more comfortable.
If you can do something to him that keeps him from getting found by his missed thing, you know the stuff. Okay, look, you obviously believe him, right? About the dog thing and the mist.
I believe it because I've seen it and I know it.
Sure. So because you believe him, and that's great, right? If you can convince him that he's safe, then it don't really matter where we are. So let's just go back to either my house, their hotel room, whatever. You can say your special magic words, right? And he can feel a bit better. Job done.
What? So you gotta like do this every day?
No, I just do. I have stones that I use, and I use them to place down a barrier around you when the dogs are coming. You don't just put them down as often as you feel like it. You have to save it.
Oh, I can't just walk around with something and be like, I got a barrier. Ooh, like
no, then you have to stay exactly where you are. You can't leave away from the barrier because when I put the barrier down, it stays there.
Oh well, at least you got the magic stone.
When I got you out of that room, you had to push your way out of that barrier because it wasn't done yet.
I didn't notice the barrier honestly after you started chanting.
She made a like orange fireball or something that was made of electricity.
Yeah, I'm still not really sure about
that. Okay, so I have to stay in a barrier that wait, do you know an expert about these hounds? Other than, yourself that makes wards and stuff like that?
I mean, there's some people in my family, I guess, that have been studying hounds in particular.
Wait, where's your family?
They're everywhere.
I mean, that doesn't help me. Like, specifically, where are they?
They don't have one particular location. We tend to move around a lot.
Are they everywhere like Jesus?
No, not in like a supernatural sense, as in like a physical, we move from location to location because...
Wait, are you gypsies?
No, we're not gypsies. We go where the supernatural goes.
Okay, so the supernatural's here, so where's your other family members hanging out?
I'm the only one here right now because I'm the only one who's had experience in this.
So there's two supernatural things going on right now. So where's the other person going to show up and talk about, the hounds and stuff?
We weren't aware of the hounds until I stumbled upon you, so I'm the only one that you've got right now.
Okay, so can you send a message to your family and be like, hey, the hounds of Tindalis are here and this dumbass is outrunning them because he's got the lame runt of the pack chasing him. Can we do that and then get Das Expert out here?
I could try to procure communication towards them, but they're not going to be too happy that I told you they even exist.
I mean,
you haven't told us anything so far at all.
You don't have to tell them that you know that we exist. You could just tell them I didn't say anything, but there's a hound of $10 here. And then be like, and not include that you told anything. It's a white lie. You just don't say everything. It's half truth, right? It's half truth. So Evelyn, don't have Evelyn lie for you. It's a terrible time. But just do that. Don't say that you know anything, And then if they want to come here and they catch me up to speed, that's great for them. But I would like more of a permanent solution to deal with angry dog that's going to devour me because I travel through time.
Evelyn, are you believing
That
any
is
of
the
what
most
Nora's
stupid
saying?
thing I've ever heard.
Okay.
Do you want me to tell you specifically what I think? Or do you want me to tell you now? Or?
It's up to you. I was just asking because if you were starting to believe in something, then you'd have to roll sanity.
No.
Okay.
I think she's crazy and she's a kid with delusions of grandeur because her parents died in a weird way a long time ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty much on that same page.
I believe her because I'm being hunted by time-traveling dogs.
Do I believe that she knows a lot about like the sewer systems and stuff? Like with the caves we were just in, sure, because I think she probably has lived down there for a while. So like, you know what I mean? Like she can believe whatever she wants to keep herself from being scared at night. Like that's kind of the way that Evelyn believes it. So she believes her, and she's charmed by her. She believes that she believes in this illusion, but she's not.
Got it. Cool. All right. So, you guys have been walking for a while, and you're about maybe like a mile and a half away from your car now.
What is the horrifying storm looking like?
Just as horrifying as before.
Excellent.
Can I get a spot hidden for fog or anything?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hard.
Wow. Okay. As you've been walking, you've noticed that the path behind you has gotten darker and maybe foggy.
Foggy like the kind of fog that's following us, or foggy like everywhere, or the fog is behind us rather than everywhere?
It's a little bit denser than regular fog.
I know. I mean, is it behind us? Is it everywhere?
No, it's behind you guys. As like basically, it's like following the path that you guys have been walking.
Simon.
What's up?
The weird fog that creeps out. Sarge is behind us.
I'm gonna roll listen.
Okay.
Oh God.
What? I start running.
All right, magic girl. Looks like it's your time to shine.
Oh God. All right. Well, it looks like. Can I see if it's moving like fast or slow?
It's relatively slow. The problem is that because of the way that you have to do the barrier, he'd have to just sit in one space. Like,
I mean,
you guys won't make it to the car.
He's already running.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I'm already gone.
What's your plan for dealing with the fog then?
There's nothing you guys can do about the fog.
She pulls out. Evelyn's gonna pull out like another handkerchief or something that she has in her bag, probably, and hand it to Simon.
Would you like this to cover your face, just in case it is some kind of chemical thing?
Yeah, go on then. Why not? Oh, do you want to drink first? Because
yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to chase after Sarge.
Okay.
And
I'm not running. I'm just
we're
walking.
We're walking along the path in a mood at this point, having been annoyed by our skepticism being relentlessly challenged.
Like running after him, like stop.
Do you want me to stand in the rain for a day? That's not happening.
She's off again.
We need to find a place to hide out so I could place this barrier until the fog passes.
No, but get in his car. How many barriers do you have?
Not enough, apparently.
I mean, this thing's gonna be following me. There's got to be something better than we can do. Can you make it portable?
No. That's not how a barrier works. I place it down and it's there.
Make a barrier suit that I can put on, and then he can't see me or anything like that.
Stones. I have to place stones down on the floor. You lift them up, and the barrier's gone. You can't.
Why can't we get 4 pockets, right? And I put 2 stones here and 2 stones here, and then it'd be like a little barrier that I could put in and walk around and be like, I'm free to walk around and not be noticed by weird dumb.
That's not how. Well, can we just find a building?
Can you make an amulet of
No, we can't make an amulet.
The fog's still here.
Is the fog fast approaching? Can I roll spot hidden?
Sure.
The fog's still right behind us, guys. If you got some sort of magic trick now, a bit of time.
It's just still rolling. It's not going super fast.
I mean, like, how fast is it going?
You're outrunning it right now.
Is it like if I was walking? Was it like? Would it be like catching up to me?
Yeah.
I have this fear,
Okay.
Simon, that there's something like I don't know. It's weird that this thicker fog is around. I feel like it has something to do with chemical things because it keeps on giving people these hallucinations.
Yeah, it makes as much sense as anything else I've heard today.
Yeah.
I look at Nora and I'm like, no, like I don't know anywhere around here right now. So I mean, like,
And it goes down because we didn't see it. In the
I mean, I don't know what to do right now. Other than
we're on
Right.
Gale Lane at the moment, so we're about 10 minutes away from the town hall. If you want.
I gotta hang out in the
for,
town
like,
hall
a,
for a day.
Can I look to
That's
see if
around
there's like a
building?
building that we can like stop in?
The town hall will be open.
Well, you guys already thought you were going to the car. Are you not gonna do
I
that?
thought we were like a mile and a half from the car at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, you're still, yeah. I didn't know if you were gonna keep going towards the car and then.
I mean, we're still.
I thought you
walking
said we
there
couldn't make it
until-
to the car in time.
No, you could
Yeah.
totally make it to the car.
Oh.
Well,
Wait.
you guys are outrunning the fog right now.
Wait, can we put the barrier in the car?
Mm-mm. It's
We
moving.
could put it around the car.
As long as the car is not moving.
Wait, no, you could put it like inside the cab of the car. Why?
Well, if
why?
we get to the car, we can outdrive the fog somewhere else.
All right, so let's just go to the car then, and you know we'll find a place, probably in the woods where you know the 12-year-old sleeps, and then we will park the barrel.
I thought you guys were gonna go to the pub.
Oh yeah, we were gonna get whiskey.
We're gonna hang out in the round pub area.
I mean, if you want, are we gonna? I don't see how we're gonna get the 15-year-old through the front door of the pub, but you know, whatever.
Well, that's true.
I don't know. I mean, can't you pretend to be your dad or
They
something?
don't really ID people, so.
I feel wasn't the drinking age like non-existent back then?
I don't remember.
Oh no, at this point it would be more propriety. Children just didn't go into
Yeah.
pubs,
Mm,
rather than there being any sort of drinking age. Because you're absolutely right, there is no drinking age
Yeah.
in the 20s.
I mean, essentially, you could just charm yourself in because you fucking apparently cannot fail a roll.
If you're 15, you could quite probably look old enough to get away with it anyway. Depends on whether you're like a young-looking 15-year-old or an older-looking 15-year-old.
yeah. All right. Well, let's all get to the car, go to the pub. I'll work my way in. Don't worry about me. We
I
just
was
need
totally
to get
not
away
worried
from
about
the
you.
fog.
Yeah, I want to hang out in the round room.
And then maybe you can explain more about your story with the fairies and the ghosts and the goblins and all that, yeah?
There's no let's just get to the darn car.
We at the car yet?
Yeah, you guys are at the car.
All right, to the pub then, yeah?
Yes. Now we get to have a driving conversation. Is the fog still chasing the car?
I mean, we must be
it's not that
outpacing
fast,
it.
guys. Remember, every time you've gone in the car,
I'm a little
you.
touchy right now, Simon. You might want to drive your own car.
Yeah, I'll drive. It's fine. No worries.
It's been a very long day.
Does it look like when we like turn a corner, the fog like all of a sudden like turns the corner too, and it's like following?
It's not. You guys know it's slow. It's too slow for it to like. It's not following like that quickly. This is the standard experience that you've had with the fog up to the date. So it's the same process. You guys get in the car, you
So
leave.
it's not like a fog that's like following us
No,
like this,
no.
as much as it's like if we stay in one spot,
Yeah.
we notice it's behind us, and
Yes.
if we move, it's not there. But then
Right.
if we stay there for a little while, it's back there
Exactly.
again.
Yep.
Okay.
Driving conversations.
We've been having lots of conversations today.
Real quick before you guys are driving to the pub, no problem. It'll take you about 20 minutes to get there because you're literally on the other side of town by the slums and everything. So, what you guys need to do is just everybody roll a 1d10 for me.
I'm gonna do this on here because it's way easier than
Didn't
this
give you guys
Swedish
a
laptop.
macro.
No, it's fine. Oh, oops. What?
I have a macro for it. 1d10.
Crap.
Show.
I got
This
quite a
is
high roll, so
player.
I'm going to assume that high
Lucky
means
number
bad.
7.
Oh shit. Never mind. I was in the actual chat, not.
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so, well, as soon as Sarge is done.
But I am.
All right,
Oh,
you guys
God.
all, based on your number, add that number to your Cthulhu mythos.
What, man? God damn it.
It's only 2. Simon got screwed on this one. He rolls high finally and just
Yeah, I'm
the
fucked.
occult knowledge.
no
No,
Cthulhu
Cthulhu
Mythos.
Mythos.
It's right under credit rating.
The one that auto guarantees insanity later in the game.
Well, you know it's great because I only have one.
Yeah, basically the
I
reason
don't
why
believe
we're
this
doing
shit.
this just for the understanding of like rules. Normally, people would just do it after every like sanity roll, but there's no point of doing that like for the sake of this. So because you've encountered a series of very many supernatural things at once, pretty much in the span of like 2 hours, that's why we're doing it now. So I just didn't want to interrupt the flow of the role play. So
I know more things about stuff that'll send me mad.
all right, so you guys are basically at the pub. You go inside. Nora, you can charm your way or sneak in, up to you, whatever you want to do. You guys, Evelyn, Sarge, and Simon, you guys take a seat at one of the tables.
I'm going
So-
to sneak my. No, I'm going to charm my way in.
Okay.
I've had some doozies of bad days, and this one has got to amount to in the top 3. We've got this girl who won't explain anything, but apparently knows everything. We've got the mist thing and the dog thing and the time travel thing, and that's all real apparently.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, all right, yeah. And what, in fact, is the plan for the rest of the day? Before you know, we die sometime this evening.
I mean, we can go study or something. I don't know. I mean, we're supposed to ask.
I would like to look through this book specifically to see if there's any kind of correlation between the lunar cycles and the murders that continuously have been happening.
So,
About the murders, you say you was investigating them as well. Maybe you'd like to share that information, or is that another thing that you're not willing to tell us?
When I say that I've been investigating, the whole reason I got pulled into this mess was because my parents fell victim to it. I got sent on
when
this
when you was 10 years old.
Yes.
Gotcha. That's when you started investigating when you was 10.
Wait,
No,
was
I
your
didn't
was your
stop.
mama pregnant?
Yeah, she was pregnant.
Oh, the body we saw was pregnant too.
That's precisely why I'm here. I wasn't investigating it when it happened. I wasn't even supposed to be home. I was hiding in my closet when I heard the screams. I was too scared to go out until hours later.
All right, and at risk of offending your like delicate sensibilities, about which I care a great deal, what happened to your parents?
They were murdered.
How were they murdered? Like, were they decapitated and then their arms chopped off and their legs chopped off, and then like a bunch of symbols are carved into them and then put in a trunk?
Or was they
Wow,
just
you
like,
guys
you
are
know,
really
on the edge?
nice.
It's kind of a big general blur of blood and limbs, but I do recall seeing symbols, and there was a torso of my mother.
Like these symbols, and I like pull out the symbols I drew.
Okay. One moment.
All right.
and
I mean, I'm much more comfortable with this than the mumbo jumbo about dogs and wards and spells, right? So you say your family had the same thing happen to them. These guys, because I wasn't even involved in this when they found that body. I don't even. But that seems to tie into the same thing that was happening up north as well.
Yes.
Have you got? So is this the first time this has happened, or is this the second time, or has this happened before? Do we know?
I don't quite know if it's happened before. I just recall seeing what happened to my family, and then I was taken in by my new family, essentially.
The nameless guardians with the ghost stories and all the thing.
Sure, I guess we could say it like that. We got wind of the murders that had happened at the train station, and they sounded shockingly
They happened
familiar
at the
to
train
my
station.
experience. So I decided that I wanted to try and get some answers to figure out what happened.
Wait, were your parents murdered up north, like the one he was talking about?
Yeah, where are you from again?
They were murdered in London.
All right, so
suppose-
sort of south from here then.
Huh.
All right, so there's not location anywhere, anything in particular. Up north, London, Brighton, these things aren't really connected other than all in England.
Yeah, I don't believe that they have any particular like ties into location. I do believe that something is happening. I don't think that it has anything to do with where they're happening.
So is this the
Okay,
first time since your parents that you've heard of such a case?
Yes.
And that's not connected to the supernatural detective squad that you work for.
They believed that it was a matter of supernatural circumstances.
Okay.
I wasn't supposed to be a witness to it, which is why I got roped into this kind of lifestyle. There's never supposed to be any witnesses to these supernatural things, but we have a very strict code that no one dies and there are no witnesses. So the only way that they could make sure that there wasn't any witness to the situation, but without me dying, was to, I guess, adopt me into it.
Wait, so you keep saying like supernatural. So wait, what do you mean like Superman? Superman.
I'm not quite sure what you mean by Superman.
He does this all the time. Moving on.
It's a comic book that you're like where people doodle in.
I don't
think
read comic books.
I mean, they're nifty. I mean, but like that's what supernatural means, like being like super.
Supernatural means like ghosts and that.
Supernatural, like things that you can't explain.
Like ghosts and that.
Like a torso in a trunk.
That's not too hard to explain. The torso thing is somebody hacked up the woman, stuck her body in the trunk. Ghosts and stuff is the can't explain area, which you seem to know quite a lot about.
But how did they manage to hack up this woman with no witnesses and
I
no
mean,
blood
probably-
trail outside of these trunks?
I mean, that one's not even that hard. I could do that for you right now. You just go-
I wasn't aware that the
I'm not
body.
going to. I'm not a murderer. What I'm saying is that you kill a person in the countryside, you put their body in like a blanket, a carpet, whatever, you transfer them like that. That's how you hack up a body and move them without blood. That part is very explainable.
Well, I mean, like, why don't you just kill him in that underground cave and then fucking bring him up?
Yeah, that would work.
Simon.
I mean, wait, can we get some food?
Yeah, I'll go and order something. Hold on.
I'm hungry.
If you don't mind, I'd like to step to the little girl's room to clean up. I've been crawling around caves for the past couple days.
Oh, you guys are all freaking dirty, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm used to being
I took an
just
art
want food.
slide down some sort of mud bank earlier on while walking.
I came out of a vent. I don't think I've been clean since this whole thing
I
started.
don't think you've taken
so-
a shower yet.
I haven't. No.
You probably smell pretty bad.
I do smell bad. I'll tell you that. I'm a big sweaty man right now.
We've been at this for 3 days, right? This
Is day 4.
Or I think.
Yeah.
Nora's gonna like step away and go to the bathroom to like wash off some of the dirt and stuff. She doesn't like being dirty.
Yeah.
Right, so are we buying this story from the little girl?
Oh, I am. She's the only one who believes me.
Yeah, but that if anything, that makes her less right than more right.
I mean, what if I'm not crazy? Like, what if I am from the future and stuff?
Yeah, and what if little green men come down from space and take us all away?
What if she's crazy and you're just believing in more crazy? That's not going to help your situation, sir.
It's like that would be the proverbial oil on fire situation.
I mean, okay.
You do
so
realize that she saw her parents get hacked up. She's probably not completely right in the head.
Don't
far,
buy
I mean,
it.
I've seen a lot of people die, and I feel fine.
Yeah, again, you're not the benchmark.
Were you a 10-year-old girl?
No, I mean, it was like last year. I mean, hold on. I gotta do the math now. If I travel back, oh god, this hurts my brain. How many years have I traveled through time?
Can I do
19 years. Oh god.
What's up?
Can I do a stealth check to like listen in on their conversation or
You can do a listen, yeah.
Wait, so I mean, like, all right, so if I minus the 2, no, I don't know.
I've come to work out how the Roll20 rolls are working for you. Whenever it's something that would actually be really helpful to the group as a whole,
It can read our minds, and it goes no.
No, you won't hear the key roleplay points.
I can't hear what you're saying about me, but I can pickpocket a book out of your bag.
Yeah, I can like, take a book without being seen and backflip through walls and cast spells without even any problem, only losing jack shit sanity.
I guess if it was 18 years in the future, I watched someone die sitting on a landmine. That shit was fun, but it was like a pressure mine. Well, it's a pressure mine, so I had to we had to be like, oh my god, and there's no way to defuse it because
that's great. We're not using you as the benchmark by which we measure people's sanity, though.
I think I'm pretty sane. I'm pretty
as sane as you. Then that puts her solidly in crazy.
I mean, okay, so what if these crazy people actually exist? With this crazy,
they
secret
do exist. You're right
organization.
here.
I mean, but the thing is, you saw her make that weird fucking orb. How
I
come
don't know what I saw with there, man. But I'll tell you what.
But how come we couldn't get out of the room with the crazy lady?
Well, I mean, I don't know about. Look, okay, that was very, very fucking weird. I'm still not sure what to say about that. All right, we couldn't get through the barrier, then we did. But right, Evelyn earlier on, she just said maybe this fog, this mist is messing with our minds, right? Maybe it's messing with our heads. Evelyn said that a little while ago. She was saying maybe there was some chemical in this fog that was messing with our heads. That seems far more likely to me than the little girl's a witch.
Okay, how come no one else is hallucinating or reports of people going crazy? Because sometimes when people take the
Have
weird
you been
stuff,
asking anyone?
wouldn't you have heard about it? If people were hallucinating and saying really weird shit all the time?
Would you tell people you were hallucinating crazy things?
I mean, if you were really drunk, do you stop your mouth? You're I shouldn't say anything because it's gonna get me in trouble. No, you just spurt it out. So I imagine if you were on drugs or something, I mean, you're not thinking in your right mind. You're gonna say a bunch of crazy shit. I haven't heard, and I'm gonna listen around to the room. What are they? Hold on. What are they talking about in the room?
It's just random stuff. People are eating, drinking.
No one's talking about crazy fucking things in their life where they're like, oh my god, did you notice the fucking pink elephant have sex with the blue squirrel? No.
End of the day, right? If we're gonna pick up another stray, that's your call. You're the boss. You're the one doing the paying. But if we're gonna pick up another crazy person, all that does is add to the crazy we've already got with him. And I'm not sure how much more crazy this group can really handle right now. But if you want to keep her around, we can.
Side, Simon, is that even though she may have some delusions, she does seem to know a little bit about the case that we're currently on, the things that we currently know about.
She definitely knows too much.
She calms down Sarge because
she does calm down Sarge, and we have needed some of that ever since the mysterious vanishing of the other guy.
Yeah. Well, I think he's back at his hotel.
Where is Ethan?
We
have been very busy. You guys didn't go to pick him up in the morning, so maybe we should go and check him out at the hotel at some point.
I mean, we
probably should go and find out where he is because he's been gone for 2 days now.
No, 1 day.
1 day, is it?
Yeah, he was here yesterday.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we should probably
We just had a lot of stuff going on, so.
He said he was going to look for some stuff, so we should check that out at some point.
Yeah.
Okay.
But are we really keeping the witch 12-year-old with us? Is that happening now? Is it?
I mean, I'm gonna hang out with her because she. If she gives the dogs away.
Let's be fair, Simon. What has she done to really harm us other than be annoying?
Yeah, but okay, I get that point. She hasn't actually hurt us yet, right? She hasn't actually hurt us, but
she did steal my book, though.
She's definitely going to be a millstone. She's clearly a tea leaf, right? She's clearly a tea leaf. She's got serious delusions, maybe a pathological liar, right? Plus,
maybe she stole the book.
And she stole your book, right? Which is, if anything, the worst crime out of all of her offences so far.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying it's the worst crime, but I mean, she's got some sticky fingers, and she, has these illusions of grandeur, and she wouldn't tell us when she was down there, even though she could have easily just said, "Hey, it happens to be that I'm on the same thing as you."
Yeah, that was very.
She's also, she's also a kid, so.
Yeah, plus she is a kid, and that's going to make it really irritating anyway.
Well, Simon.
Yeah, man, children just get me on my fucking wick.
I would be okay with her joining us since she's
you're the boss. You're in charge. You want to keep her around. That's fine, but I don't think it's going to be a good idea. She don't seem like she's got all her fucking screws going in the right direction. Marble's a bit iffy. Just
she
saying.
keeps on calling me an idiot. I'm gonna smack her in the face.
If you could do that when I'm there to watch, that'll be great.
Kids these days, I
Okay.
swear.
You're good.
Okay,
Alright, there it is.
I emerge back from like the side area where the restrooms were, and like as I sit down, like a waiter brings over like a large plate of food of like various kinds.
Like, did
And
you
we haven't even
order
ordered you.
That's my treat.
Wow.
All right.
That's nice.
I
of you.
figured if we are going to be running from hounds and colts and God knows what else, we might as well have our strength about us. So I went ahead and ordered us some food.
Oh,
Would your treat extend to double whiskey?
I guess I suppose I could swing a double whiskey for you as well.
I'm
I know
really-
one right now.
I'm poor because I'm from the future. So
I don't
You
think
know what?
she's
Round of
smart.
drinks for the whole table on me.
I like.
No, you don't need to pay for my drink, ma'am.
You
Oh,
can
it's
definitely
all right,
pay.
I'll-
You can definitely pay for my.
How much money do you have?
Enough.
Yeah, that's
I
not
mean-
suspicious at all. You're right. We don't need to explain how this 15-year-old's got more money than us. That's cool.
I mean, I don't know. I don't have any money, so if she had like a dime, I'd be like,
I mean,
oh my
I've
God.
got money, but I'm really happy for her to pay.
I don't care. I'm just gonna.
Think of it as a gesture of good favor. Why do you have to question every single good thing that happens?
I am 100% behind you paying for the lunch. That is great. I will back you on this one. This is a good move on your part. Starts eating while drinking quickly in the thinking it's going to get taken away anytime soon.
I'm just gonna keep eating, and like I'm just like,
All right. Is there anything you guys also want to discuss? Next steps, plans, what's
Oh,
happening?
you gotta communicate to your secret people, then not let them know that we know of them, but there's a Hound of Tindalos here.
We
You
should
track-
probably go and find Price again as well. Give him a roust.
Oh, we gotta find.
We
Wait,
need
should
to
we-
give him. We need to. He's turned up twice now. He's pretty suspect at this point.
I mean, but are we gonna go find Ethan first?
I mean, we can look for We can go and pick. We can go and check for Ethan later. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to do that? Do you want to do that now? We can do that on the way back to my house or whatever. If we're going to keep there.
Yeah, I mean, we can do that. Let's,
All right, let's
eat
go.
now.
All right, we'll eat. Then we'll go and find Ethan. Then we'll go back to mine and crash. Sound good?
I mean, I'm good with that. But then you gotta put the stones down because I don't want to get found while I'm sleeping.
Yeah, all that thing as well. Yeah.
I need to be able to. I need to go make a write a letter.
I mean, I've got a table, and you can write on that.
I mean,
write a
pen
letter on a piece of paper. I need to send a message about these hounds being out.
Well, the post office has been closed for about the last 20 minutes, so you're probably going to be doing that in the morning, love.
What, is there mailboxes? Do you guys have mailboxes?
Oh, you've got 'em, but they're not going to pick it up before then. So
Yeah.
do it now or do it later. It's not going to make any difference.
I mean, you can write your letter now while we're eating and drinking.
Oh yeah, another double whiskey.
All right. So then, you can take care of doing the letter whenever you want, Nora. There's no check for that or anything like that. So
All right, I'll just like write it as I.
yeah.
Are you prepared for us to go and find Ethan?
Me? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't
Believe
want to.
me, I'm.
I thought you probably would be, but I didn't want to be like, and now you're going to have to improv this entire thing.
So we had another buddy that all of a sudden he just walked off and was just like, hey, no, didn't say anything.
He wanted to check on some stuff. He said he had to check with some of his guys back in London.
Yeah, and then he was just like, but he's always
He's
hearing
a
voices
lawyer.
in his head. He was a lawyer that
Oh,
heard
that's
voices in his
true.
It
head.
was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
thought he burned down.
And he's like, I have to protect you. He always said he had to protect me.
He
'cause-
also heard voices. You'd have liked him.
Yeah, I mean, like he, I don't know if he was
Just surround
weird.
yourself with crazy people.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. I'm from the future.
Yeah, he's
so-
from the future.
I mean, someone believes me. I mean, it's nice to have someone believe you. I wish, you know, what would happen is like something happened where no one believes you and you're like trying to convince, and then there's one person that comes along and you're like, oh my God, this happened. And he's like, oh my God, I totally believe you. And you're like, this is great. Because then you can talk to someone about who believes you other than everyone going like, no, you're crazy.
I wonder if there's any correlation between you just now coming from your time, the same time that these bodies are showing up. Have we discussed this at all? The fact that this man just suddenly dropped down from the future in an air vent the same time that all these mutilated bodies are showing up?
The
They
reason
never really
we haven't actually discussed that as a coincidental occurrence is because, you know, the whole time travel being made up thing.
Oh, time travel is not made up whatsoever, but it does take a great deal of power to make it happen. Maybe whatever brought him from the future also brought upon whatever's happening now to all these people fighting.
Not to say that time travel isn't a big load of nonsense, because it is. But why indeed would they want to bring this one back to here?
Maybe he's got some sort of purpose.
Yeah, spend a few days with him. We'll see how you feel about it then.
I mean, I pretty much, this is what happened to me, right? Is that I was in Korea, and we were in the northern part, you know, in between Korea and China, and we just parachuted in, and all I remember is that like parachuting in, there was a loud explosion, and then
rescue, please, thank you.
yeah, and then I was coming out of a vent, and everyone kind of just accepted me that I just came out of a vent, because you know Americans come out of the vent here, and everyone's cool with that.
When you say accepted, we pretty much just assume you were insane.
But I'm not insane. I'm actually from 1953, you know? And you know what? And I thought, you know what? Hitler is just coming to power, and he's going to fucking get a stick up his ass. He's going to kill everyone, a lot of people. And
this is the Hitler who got elected chancellor.
He's gonna cause World War II, and these people don't believe me. Right, I mean, I wouldn't believe me honestly if some guy was like, "Oh, you know, like I'm gonna cause World War III," and I'd be like, "Oh fuck, man, World War III? Come on, can we just stop the wars and all that?" That's it. World War II is bad enough, because like all these guys know about. Well, even you just know about the Great War. But like that was World War I. America wasn't really involved. We're just like kind of standoffish. These guys probably think we're sweet and like we're neutral. But Japan started bombing North Korea, and
we didn't think you were neutral. We felt you didn't want to help.
I mean,
how long do we continue to let him blabber? Is there like a rule on how long he goes before we stop him?
Honestly,
they usually just interrupt me.
When we're eating, usually it's best just let him go.
Okay.
I mean, you can interrupt him at any point. We do, but.
Yeah,
quite
I forget
frankly,
what I was talking about,
if
and
you
I'm
don't interrupt him, it just goes on and on and on.
I mean, but okay,
it's not really a problem. It becomes a little bit like background noise after a while.
But
so you were in like Korea,
Northern Korea. So okay,
you were in North Korea, and somehow
they
you were able to travel back in time to London.
I don't know what happened. I remember there was a loud explosion, and then I came out of a vent. That's all I really remember.
Interesting. What were you doing when this explosion happened?
What can I roll?
I'm
gonna try to remember.
Okay. Intelligence.
No, I have not the foggiest idea what was going on when the explosion happened. I keep trying to remember, but it's just like there's like, you know, a weird cloud in my like there's a thunderstorm in my brain right now. You know, that's what it's like. You know.
Do you remember feeling any weird presence or any weird feelings before it happened? Do you remember any words, sounds, phrases, smells, anything?
Okay, I'm gonna roll intelligence trying to remember anything about that specifically.
Yeah.
What were your senses telling you?
So, right, like moments before you had the moment where you came out of a vent, you felt that something or someone kind of like pulled you backward.
So I remember someone pulling me backward. What else did I feel?
you felt it didn't if like it was you felt that it was not necessarily threatening. The actual experience itself wasn't threatening, but it was very disorienting in that it's almost as if you saw into like the abyss.
So it's like I was staring, like when you look at swimming in deep ocean, you look down and there's like endless everything. I kind of feel like I looked into that, and like I didn't feel like like something was gonna try to kill me or anything. But that that's kind of weird. Oh, and the other weird things that happen, I have this scar on my face and I have a beard. I didn't have this beard before. I was clean shaven because you have to shave every day, and I had people under me, so I was showing them. I was a good soldier, and you gotta keep clean shaven, because I was a sergeant. I'm a sergeant if you didn't see that. And then, pretty much, and I woke up and I have a beard. I've been able to shave you. I haven't showered since I got here, honestly. But
Interesting. So, what I'm gathering is you are in some kind of limbo before you managed to land back to land. So, the time it took you to travel from your time to our time, it must have been quite a few months for you in order to grow a beard.
Yeah, that is the most likely explanation for this whole scenario. That's what I've been saying from the start, is that he traveled back in time, got stuck in limbo, and that's why the big beard, rather than the, completely unrealistic, crazy theory that we've been working with.
So you got stuck in limbo. Or maybe pulling somebody back in time takes a great deal of power. I wonder if maybe they ran out of power and had to rest for a bit.
I mean, is
Can
that
I
why?
have another whiskey, please? Thank you.
So I mean, is that why the dogs chase people? Because okay, so the other prize reading that was in St. Francis is old folks home. He was saying that Weatherly was like trying to get back to the Great War, but the Great War had already been over for 2 years for them at that point in time, because this happened like 15, 20 years ago, 14 years ago. And he was saying he was trying to get back to the Great War, but it was in 1920. The war had already been over for 2 years, And then so what they tried to do was that they put up like this. I guess it's in St. Anne's like barn or something, I can't remember, but like they put like a round room in, and they used him as bait, but he couldn't get out of the room, and so the dog ate him, devoured him completely, and then disappeared. So that's why they're talking about bait, like the bait plan.
Bait plan, I still maintain, would work quite well.
I mean, okay,
So
here's my problem.
Dogs are attracted to people who are out of their time. I wonder if these dogs are trying to right the world by destroying you, because you don't belong here at all.
Well, I mean,
And you're the only one that they're
That's
after.
the first thing you've said so far that I've actually agreed with. He doesn't belong here.
I mean, what if I went back to my time?
I mean, that would be
like,
fine too.
whatever, see you later, and they like lick me and then go about their way, like a happy puppy.
I don't have any knowledge on how the act of time traveling or how you make it happen. I just know vague details about it. They tend to not really share how to time travel, because then everybody would be doing it.
Sure thing. Yeah, I know I would.
I mean, here's the thing. So,
But maybe we've been looking at these dogs wrong in this whole sense. We're thinking that they're evil, but maybe they're just doing their job of keeping the world right and how it's supposed to be.
I have a really good point.
I mean, I just don't want them to find me, And like, I have to run away for these forever. Okay, what happens when I get to 1953, age progressively, like, and this dog never gets me all the way there? Is it always going to be chasing me to that point, or is that what's going to happen?
How do you feel, by the way, about dessert?
I
have
would
dessert
really
here?
like to go for some tiramisu, if they have that here.
They absolutely don't, but they've
Isn't
probably
that-
got a cake.
Wait, you're going to eat a dog?
No, tiramisu. It's a coffee cake. Never mind.
I think they've got like a Victoria
usually-
sponge, maybe.
Wait, why are you going to eat a sponge?
Yeah, they've got like a sponge cake, probably. I don't know what the tiramisu is, but they've got like it's got jam in it. Is that good? I'm gonna go get some. Have you got a tab open?
You go get us some.
You got a tab.
dessert.
Magic. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some cigarettes as well while I'm there. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Fantastic.
All right, now one.
Oh, now I want cake. Damn it.
Oh.
I mean, we can
So
bake
now
a
we've
cake.
got a couple questions here, which is one, who brought you back to this time? Two, why is the dog trying to get you? And then three, why are you here? What's your purpose on being here? Like, why you out of everybody would they bring you back to this particular time when these murders are happening?
That's why we need to talk to Ethan, because he always said the voice, whatever, was telling them that he needed to protect me, or need to protect the soldier.
So this
Yeah, he
Ethan fellow
wasn't
was
much-
hearing voices saying
He
to
wasn't
protect
much
you.
more sane than Sarge, honestly. He was a lot like you.
A lot like intelligent and debonair.
Well, he didn't
I mean,
know what was
yeah,
going
sure, why
on,
not?
and then every time he saw a dead body, he got squeamish and he became a willy nilly, and then just kind of ran away from it. And like he would be
He
like, "I
believed
can't
in all
handle
this
this."
ghosts and goblin stuff, you know?
So I guess our next step is finish our dessert and find this Ethan fella and see what he knows about Sarge.
I mean, that sounds good.
Sounds
I mean,
great.
before we,
Oh, Evelyn got drunk again.
but they might have like cheese and crackers as well before we leave. Maybe coffee.
My dear God, do you not have a bottom to your belly?
Well, I just thought if you were paying, it might be a good time to, No? All right, we can go to Ethan then. If you don't want cheese, that's fine.
So Nora has to like step away and
Like, pay her gigantic bar down.
commandeer the funds to pay the bar down.
Walk around robbing the entire bar.
Yeah, I need to pickpocket more people.
You could, if you want to, roll a couple pickpocket. Or actually roll one and see how... Oh.
Oh man, we're gonna get arrested. This is gonna suck. All of your good rolls. were used
Honestly, at
up
this
when
point,
you
I wasn't
scary
expecting you to
situation.
fail, so...
I wasn't either.
That's how it
Oh,
always
this is a
happens.
bummer.
Oh,
I
boy.
got this
Maybe
in
I
the
can
bag.
charm my way out of
Yeah.
us getting in trouble. I'm gonna.
I mean,
maybe
I can probably fast talk my way out of this anyway.
Oi, what you doing there?
Oh no, don't no. No, mate, I saw
Ah,
her. I was
great.
a little bit. I
She
fell
was
into
gonna help
her.
us with our dinner via.
No, like, we're a little bit drunk. No,
That-
we haven't drunk
That's
much. Look,
wonderful.
mate, my friend. Listen, you're my friend. Listen,
How about this
listen
instead?
to me. But you're my friend.
Hey,
We're a little bit.
bring
We've
me
had a
the
good
bill.
day. We've had a great day. Oh, just
Bring
we had
me
some
the
big
bill.
win on the horses. She didn't mean. I fell into her and she bumped into you. I'm really sorry. Are you all right? Can I get you a? I'm really. You're my friend, right? I'm really sorry. I'll get you a drink and we'll forget the whole thing, okay? And then I'm gonna breathe on him. I've
Okay.
drunk about 9 whiskeys by this point.
Do whatever's better, fast talk or whatever.
I mean, fast talk technically should work in the same way as pickpocket. Should have worked before.
Nora's
So-
gonna
Bring me
pretend
the
to like
bell.
fake cry to try and win sympathy from this person too.
You fast talked him. All right, mate, that's fine.
I'm like, I look at Evelyn and she said, "That's how you lie, right there." You see, like they just, it was so natural and it came off of them.
Well,
I'm
not
like-
all of us are naturally horrible people, Sarge. So
I'm not naturally horrible.
As they like turn to look, Nora's just like casually like holding the coin purse to the side, like
Yeah,
you're bringing me the bill, right?
Oh no, they were
Yeah.
taking care of it. It's
How
fine.
drunk are you guys?
Oh, I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk at all.
I
I'm
had
pretending to be drunk.
four whiskeys, I think,
Oh,
by this
gosh.
point. But I hadn't
Okay.
really eaten anything all day,
Yeah,
and
I-
Evelyn's a little bit meaty, but she's not like.
Yeah.
I just
I'm
ate
totally
a bunch
fine, I'm
of
just
food. I haven't drank anything. I'm actually sober.
I just want to
I'm just
pay
being a ropey cunt. I'm not.
because the con artist girl was gonna pay using everybody's money at the bar, so I'm gonna pay for the whole thing.
I mean, you know what?
It's all
No, it's-
fine.
Why,
I
she
pickpocketed
wa- no,
this
let
money
her
fair and square. I got the
Yeah,
bill.
she stole
You
it.
guys talk. No, okay. Look, let's just go.
That's
Evelyn's
okay. I'll
drunk.
pay.
No, she's already paid for it, didn't you?
I've already
Sarge,
paid.
you get Ethan. Yeah, you just give him the money and let's go. Sarge, you get Evelyn. Sorry, and we'll go and see Ethan.
Okay. It's all those
My
E
name
names
isn't
get
Ethan.
confusing.
But thanks, Simon. Thanks for thinking
Okay.
of me.
Just pour her in the car and we'll go.
Okay, let's go. Here we go.
I'm going in the car, but who's
Yeah.
driving?
I'll drive the car.
You're
it's
not
fine.
driving.
You're not driving, Simon.
I
I'm
can
not-
drive,
no.
actually.
You drank more than I did.
But-
Evelyn,
you
I'm not
guys know-
actually.
You
there's
guys
no
know
way.
I can
There is
drive,
no
too.
way in the world you're
I-
driving my car.
I
None.
haven't-
I'm not
I-
driving your car. I'm just
I
saying we
haven't-
should take a cab.
Everyone. I haven't drank anything, so
No,
I can drive the car.
Sarge, there is no way you are driving my car.
I can drive the
I
car.
mean, I can drive.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
I'm not the 15-year-old or the crazy person.
I don't even think you have your license yet. No, I can drive a
I have
car.
experience in driving cars. Thank you very much.
Look, okay, since it's my car, I'm going to clarify this again. The child or the lunatic not getting in the front seat of my fucking car.
What if I just pay to get a cab, Simon, and
Look,
then
I'm
you
fine.
don't?
Evelyn,
you're-
I wasn't drunk. I was just just get in the car.
Oh,
Oh, you know what? It's a monster's not going to get us. We're all just going to die from crashing into something.
Meanwhile,
So you guys are on your way to Ethan's hotel.
Yes.
yeah.
All right. Who's going in and talking to the hotel concierge to get
Well,
Ethan?
I'll do that.
I'm spot hitting for fog.
Okay. No
I'm
fog.
going to go and talk to the concierge.
well, I don't know
okay.
if they're gonna like it if I go there, so I'm just gonna walk up to his room and knock on the door.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's no answer on the door. Simon, okay, you go up to the concierge. Can I help you, sir?
Hi, son. You've got, what's Ethan's last name? Did he ever tell me that, or did he ever
I
tell
don't
anyone?
think he told anybody.
We know what room it is, though, right?
It's
Yeah,
like-
I'm up there knocking on the door
yeah,
right
it's
now.
like room 402.
You
or
saw
something
me
like that.
stumble over to the
Yeah.
hotel. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
402.
all right.
Stumble over to the.
I'll friend him 402. Just gonna go up.
One moment, sir. I believe that person has checked out. Let me just take a look.
What? 402.
Yes, sir. Just one moment. I believe there was something left behind. And he goes back, turns around, and here you are, sir. He said to give it to whoever came by to ask for him. So here you go. Hands you a envelope with a note inside.
Can I ask a question to the concierge?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm going to try and charm them and act. Excuse me, sir. That was my father. Can you please tell me where he went?
Oh, madam, I don't know. He literally just checked out. I think a
Can
A
say
day or
any
so ago.
direction?
no. He just left the note. That's it.
Didn't
Sorry.
say any inkling as to where he was going.
No, he just asked us to give this to the person that came by.
You're a bit of a sneaky one. I'm starting to take a liking to you. Anyway, reading this note, which is
Alright.
no doubt going to be annoying.
All right. So he's not. Ethan didn't address it to anybody specifically, but it says, "I have to leave, and I'm sorry I couldn't speak with you before I went, but I have a critical investigation that has made one of my clients a suspect in an ongoing case back in London. Again, I'm very sorry, and I know someone else will come to help you." And then there's a note at the bottom. "Sarge, I know you can beat this. Trust your instinct."
Oh, perfect. Well, he's not dead, I guess. So, silver lining?
He's not in his room.
No, darling, he checked out. I've just read the note out literally just now.
Oh, I just came down the stairs. I'm sorry I missed it.
Yeah, he checked out yesterday.
Oh.
So that's annoying. Although I am quite concerned by the fact that he mentioned that someone was going to be coming to help us, and then we met the chippy little cherub here.
Maybe he's in league with the Assassin's Creed thing of.
I find it
It's
very
drunk and anachronistic.
The Assassin's Creed league of crazy people who believe in witchcraft.
Okay.
I mean, that's a theory, I suppose. Yeah.
All right. Nora's gonna walk back up to the concierge and try to charm again.
Yes,
sir,
madam.
Did my father happen to leave his wallet?
No, there was nothing left at the desk.
Would you mind would it be too much trouble if I just went and double checked and see? I mean, it had a card that my mom wrote for him. It was very, very important. Could I please just take a look in the room and see?
Charm. Oh, yes, right away. Let me just get the key for you.
Well, thank you very much.
I am enjoying you more and more as time passes.
I told you I could take care of myself.
I know, it's so much fun.
I mean, you talk all fast, and then she's like, "Look at my puppy dog eyes," and then everyone's just doing. I just
Being
shoot
a
shit.
young
I mean-
15-year-old girl tends to have its advantages against
telling me.
adults.
I'm like,
Deacon
you
is
guys,
the only person who's actually been able to get on.
I
it.
just,
Well,
think of
fine.
things that are, real and science and save people in the
you're
world and
good.
stuff.
You're good at the library. You're good at like reading. And you're
Yeah.
like, hey, I'm reading this book.
Really
over
good
here.
at
Look
talking
me.
to the lady who likes smut.
I mean, you got your best friends with
That's what I'm good at.
Libby, the smutty
Today.
librarian.
Walking around with crazy people and witches stuff.
All right,
That's
how
a
many
good
of
point,
you
Amy.
guys are going up to the room?
No, I'm going to go up.
I'll go back up.
Sarge, if you could look after Evelyn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit and look after
Oh
Evelyn.
no.
We don't need to go to the room. We're gonna sit here and have a great time in the lobby.
Yeah, just stay in this lobby and please, for the love of God, don't go anywhere that's got a corner.
I mean,
Don't
I'm
tell
in a
him
They're
that.
inside a building, so
You're
there's
just
corners.
there's a time you tell him that, and he's just gonna rile
I mean,
up.
is there? I'm
Yeah,
spot
we
hidden.
should probably go now, and she'll keep on like this for a little while.
Is there fog around?
No.
I'm like
Should
looking
I
around.
should
I'm
I
like,
grab out some salt
No
and make
fog.
a circle?
why are you gonna dump salt? That's bad luck.
Babysit Evelyn here. She seems like she needs to
He's-
rest for a bit.
This is
Wait,
going to
can
go
you
on
bring
for
her
this
a
could go
water?
on. This could go on for literally hours if we don't just.
I mean,
So we'll go
Wait.
upstairs and look in the room, and they'll keep talking. They won't even notice we've gone. It'll be
Okay, we'll just
Wait,
leave
construction
that and you and I
worker?
will take a look, see.
what's it?
yeah.
Consa Sneezer? What's your concierge?
Read this book. 'Cause it
okay,
seems
you
to be
read that
the
book. Can we have a
issue
glass of
the
water?
century.
We're going upstairs at this point.
Yeah,
Having
we'll
ignored
be
the-
right
I'm just
back.
rambling until you guys move the scene on.
Okay.
Man,
We
You
just
guys
like
are at
sit
the room.
back.
You're at the
Okay,
room.
trying-
okay, bye.
can I get Evelyn water?
You can go take care of that. It's not a problem.
Okay.
We'll search the room in the traditional.
Okay. So you
way
get into
of,
the room.
sneaks and scumbags everywhere.
Surprisingly enough, the hotel is slacking a little bit behind on cleaning up. So appears to be whatever Ethan may have left. The room is not disturbed yet. So
Okay, so we're looking around for things that aren't supposed to be
yeah,
there.
you guys both can actually make a luck roll.
Luck.
Mhm.
That's the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can go ahead and fail.
Oh!
Look at you.
Check him out with actually getting a roll and everything.
Okay, so you, Simon, you're kind of looking around through the drawers and the cabinet and under the bed and all this other stuff, and you find that there is a piece of cloth, like a linen, kind of folded around something, and it's maybe like this big, not too big, and it's tied off with like a piece of twine.
I'll open that up.
All right. So inside, you find a strange stone that is black and has a ruin in it.
A what?
A black stone with a symbol, like a ruin.
Symbol.
Yeah.
I assume I don't recognize this symbol in any way.
Mm-mm.
Does it mean anything to you?
Nor you also don't recognize it.
Can I do a spot hidden to look for additional things?
Oh, you sorry, I didn't resolve your search. You find a few pieces of paper that were like crumpled up in the corner where the trash can is, and you can pick one up and take a look if you want.
Okay.
So you open it up and it appears to be multiple attempts to write a note from Ethan. So obviously he struggled to figure out what to tell you guys in the previous notes. So the final one that you guys got is the variant. So you found the crumpled up, and there's a lot of initial writing and then scratching out and initial writing, that kind of thing.
Is there anything in the scratching outs that is pertinent?
You can... Yeah, do a library use, I guess.
Oh.
Either one of you. Or both.
Oh, that's that.
No.
We found the skills
Not
that you
very
guys aren't good at yet.
That's fine. If you guys want to do one more spot hidden at a +1, so use the gray dice. Nope. And nope. Okay.
What?
Wow.
What the fuck? We failed at things we're not that good at.
Dang. I'm good at spot hidden.
Yeah,
Welcome to my world.
Okay, you could, if you want to, you can do a pushed roll, but it'll be at a -1 disadvantage.
Why not? It's a laugh, isn't it?
So it would be a spot hidden again.
Yeah,
with
with
the gray.
gray, yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
You passed.
guys
Got
got
it.
one. Barely. Okay. So you see right before you guys are about to leave, Nora, you see in the corner, actually like behind where the door was. So because it, it opened up, and so you guys didn't really look behind the door right away. When you go back, you find another piece of paper, and on there is an address, and if you, Simon, look at it as well, you notice that it's the same address as St. Anne's farmhouse.
Oh no, this ain't good. This the place with the chant in before where we ran up. You remember the rambling story that went on for an hour?
Mm-hmm.
This is the address.
Well, it looks like we've got to go back there, I guess.
We're already going there to look up Price Reading. Seems like we can do that in the morning.
Well, there must have been something that you missed initially.
I wouldn't be surprised. Basically, we ran away.
Well, I take it now we need to gear up and go back with some weapons this time, maybe a little bit more stealthy about it.
I can't guarantee.
This is my expertise.
So as you're exiting the room, Nora, you feel a very strange presence in there, almost like it's following you. You can do a quick occult roll for me.
Let's see. The occult.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You stop and you turn around, and Simon, you see this, and it's as if she is looking at somebody, but there's nobody there.
You having visions again?
And that's where we end the episode.